make money, make muscles, learn game. If you're listening to me, you're a hot dude. The hot dude life is not about your physical appearance. The hot dude life is a mentality. The Hot Dude Army is a global network, and the Hot Dude Army is everywhere. Decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. You belong to the streets, huh?
100%.
It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
This is a textbook example of really good game.
Boom, baby, we're live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, episode 587, where we talk about some beta males fail at attracting blind date. This video is going viral right now on pretty much every social media, and a lot of the people who are watching the show here really have been hitting me up and saying like, yo, please, please, please do a cover on this video. And here we are. So what this video is, it's 6 dudes and multiple women that are on this kind of like dating show. And what's funny is the guy that is getting the most response out of this girl is running some relatively toxic game. And it just shows you how women do react to this. You know, there's a lot going on in the world right now. And I said this in a short that really was just posted to my channel recently when I was on the Fresh and Fit show in man, when was that? Yeah, that was in January of 2021, where I said, like, without a shadow of a doubt, that the red pill culture is going mainstream. And in the sense, I'm saying that in the sense of that, like, you know, there is, like, society is trending towards truth. Society's not trending away from truth. A lot of people think that, like, oh, you know, like, people love doom and gloom. Why? Because it's easy clickbait. And they are people who really don't have solutions to the modern day man's problem. And so all they do is, you know, doom and gloom stuff. And I would say that's probably about, like, I would say that's at least 90% of the whole dating advice sphere. And so what we got going on here today, I'm going to show you this clip, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about it here. This is a short here on my channel. Take a look here. You see the title says Red Pill will go mainstream. This was in January 2021. I was a little bit of a husky bunny over here too. I lost a lot of weight since then. Take a look. And society, in my opinion, society is trending closer to truth and as a whole rather than further from truth. and the RP is truth. So I think by default, we're just going to trend towards it. And look, our culture now, what are some mainstream words? Simp, alpha, beta. 10 years ago, that wasn't simp. That was only used in the black community, you know? So now it's used on Twitch. You know what I mean? To the point that like we will subjectively ban you if you use the word simp. And so I've been talking about this for a while now, and people are waking up to being deceived from every angle, every avenue out there. People are waking up to political deception. People are waking up to corporate deception. People are waking up to female deception. And female deception is at the forefront of this movement because so many guys are frustrated and getting burned, and they don't want to be burned nor frustrated about dating anymore, right? And so what we're going to see here, this clip is going viral. And why is it going viral? Because here's where females lose, okay? Females lose because their addiction to attention in social media, they'll take it in any... Women will take attention like men will take sex, pretty much any way, shape, or form, right? And so what's happening right now is that these people here are... And these people, I mean by women, they are outing all their secrets on TikTok. They're outing all their secrets on YouTube. They're outing all their secrets on Instagram. They're just trying to get views and clicks and all that. They're being honest, but they're just saying like, oh, I'm getting attention and this is what I love. And so there is a critical mass that we're going to reach as society. We're not this old, archaic society that just forgets stuff and it goes away. And we are reaching this critical mass, and this is going to get to a point where everybody's just so consciously aware of what's going on. It's either going to be people, men, are going to wake up uniformly, and it's going to take some time, but it is already happening, right? That they're just going to be waking up to female manipulation and deception tactics. And then the other side of the coin is when people wake up to that, they're not going to participate anymore. And there's going to be a mass exodus. There's going to be a mass walkout of dudes. And the girls, it's funny, right? Because girls really don't understand men. I'm going to show you something that's pretty funny. This is on Twitter. And there is this chick who got cheated on by a guy. And she posted this picture. And she was just like, oh, let me just show you like what you're missing out on for cheating on me or leaving me. And this woman just doesn't get it. And I'm going to show you this right now. Take a look at here. This is honestly kind of sad. First of all, the standards are pretty low in America. She says, you know, he cheated on this. So let's take a look in here. And if you just like, actually, should we just zoom in on this? Let's do a new tab here. Okay. So you can see, obviously, app heavily on the face, right? Decent pair of tits. But clearly, she's got a little excess body fat there. This is pulled up above her belly button, right? And she's a woman that just doesn't understand men. She just doesn't get it that it doesn't matter how hot and how beautiful, how amazing you are. If a guy has options, he's going to exercise them. And with the women's sexual liberation movement, all these women flock to the same type of man because there's an attractive man and there's an unattractive man, and they go for the top of the top. And guess what? When a man has multiple sexual options, he is going to exercise them. He is not a woman, right? A woman typically doesn't do that. But she wrote this, you know, he cheated on this, laugh face emoji. And I just find it to be hilarious because she just truly doesn't get it. And she's also a mother, and I guess she's a single mother now. But yeah, and here it is, you know, the typical victim spiel. Every girl who gets out of a relationship, listen up, I was in an extremely abusive relationship for 6 years. I'm feeling confident today, so I posted a selfie. Yes, for compliments because my self-esteem has been destroyed. Guess what? Compliments. So you, again, we talk about the male inner game problem that's happening in the world, but females have way worse inner game than men right now. Females are in a way worse shape, okay? And she's looking for external validation to heal something inside her. But the reality is only she can bring herself the peace and happiness and validation that she wants, okay? And she's looking for it externally. I know you haters are just mad that I'd shoot you down so fast if you approached me. Be kind, right? So hilarious, right? Yeah, of course you got a bunch of simps and stuff in here in the comments as well. This has 4,000 likes, 133 retweets, and 1,200 comments. So it's just kind of going mini viral. And this guy wrote this, bro. Nah, he cheated on who you are inside. There's a difference. And I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of right. And she says that too, just working on my revenge body to make myself feel better. Thank you though for the gross reminder that I'm a horrible person. Infinite victim, right? And then you can see a lot of guys aren't really simping too hard. They're kind of coming at her. You know what I mean? So anyways, funny. People are waking up. Like you can't really, like a lot of these chicks that used to reach out for validation and reach out for, social media to get their, get their fill of attention and feeling well, right? That well is slowly but surely drying up. So again, too, like I've been saying, there is, like, I know everybody likes to be like, oh, the idol-centric Central Orders coming and we're all going to be in gulags and we're all going to be slaves to women and we're going to be, it's all over, rah! Right? And that's easy, low-hanging fruit to go for, but the truth is, it's actually going to get better. So take a look at what's happened. Elon Musk is clearly red pilled to a degree. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about that. You don't become a billionaire, okay, by accident, nor being any sorts of blue pill. You have to be pretty based in reality, right? I just want to show you something. Elon, somebody posted this, hilarious, and it's take a look here. You tell me what you see. So this was Twitter and some of the Twitter staff before Elon Musk. You could see the female to male ratio. Clearly a lot of soy faces in here, right? And then girl, right? Average salary, they're getting $100,000 to $200,000 a year. They took extremely profitable business and turned it into the cesspool of the internet, making it not profitable at all. Now take a look at who's helping Elon run Twitter right here. Big difference there. Okay. Massively huge difference. And, he is already turning this whole franchise around. Big Daddy Trump is back. Kanye West is back. Andrew Tate is back. It is just so hilarious to watch the tides turn. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and he's I don't think he would mind me saying this, but I was talking to King Dre the other day, and he was just telling me about the black community, and he was saying the black community is just fed up with the Democratic Party, and Joe Biden was the last straw, and the majority of black males are just like, fuck this shit, we want Trump, we want Republicans, we just want jobs, we're tired of this fucking shit. And people are tired because, going back to what I was saying, is this. What's happening right now is that people are tired of being lied to. People are tired of being tricked. People are tired of being deceived. Oh, there's the man right there. There's the man right there. Let the super chat come on in. Let the super chat come on in. That's my homie, Mr. King Dre. $2 super chat says, I'm always listening to you, Jonathan. All caps. And so yeah, with all the things happening right here in the world, there is a gradual. Shut up and take my money. There's a gradual waking up occurring, and it is inevitable. It is absolutely inevitable. Things are gonna get better. There are a ton of simps out there, but if you're a guy that pays attention, that studies the data that's out there, solid data, If you're trying to get money, muscles, game frame sorted out, you're just trying to get your game sorted out when you talk to me, MLD. We're going to sort you straight. Me, my team of guys, all the people I network with, like guys who are actually getting pussy now. No, I was getting pussy in the 90s, in the early 2000s. No, we're getting girls now. Okay, women are taking care of us and serving us now. I'm not talking about getting pussy. I'm talking about having a woman at your beck and call. Okay, there's levels to this game. You can all learn this from paying attention here online. So that being said, we're going to talk about today's video, and it's quite a long one. It's 22 minutes long, but there's multiple girls, multiple guys. But I'm just going to point out a bunch of mistakes that these guys are doing, and just how, honestly, my least favorite sexual marketplace that I've been to is America. And the main reason is because of the amount of fat women in America. You see, fat women, they unbalance the force. They do not bring balance to the sexual marketplace. Fat women add sexual marketplace inflation. We talk about inflation in the US dollar. There has been sexual marketplace inflation in the United States for the longest time ever, because a girl that's a 6 is really treated like a 7 or sometimes an 8 because she has to compare herself to a fucking Walmart golem. Think about that. That's like kind of why it's relatively easy for me as a man, because when I go back to the States, everybody is just, all my competition male-wise is just gross, fat, loser dudes because they don't have their shit together. The men and women are both fucked up in the States.
So,
okay?
You have accepted the truth.
But when you go to other countries, when you go to Japan, when you go to Korea, when you go to Thailand, when you go to Colombia, when you go to, Vietnam, right? When you go to Eastern Europe, when the majority of women are slim and feminine and beautiful, guess what? It levels the playing field, and all the women have to act right because they know the replacement is right around the corner. Okay? So, buck up, okay? Things are going to get better. Things are not going to get worse, okay? The biggest thing we got to worry about is, like, in my opinion, like, I don't know, some, like, bigger problem, like AI taking over and killing us all. But things are going to get better because the thing is this. It's never been easier now to turn your life around and become rich and or independent, like learning to code, becoming a welder, power lineman. You could get out there, you could get this education in 1 to 3 years and be on your way to 6 figures within 4 to 5 years max. You learn to code, you learn cybersecurity. You're looking at salaries upwards of $200,000, $300,000 a year. Okay? So the reality is, the onus is on you to change your life. And you can do it. It's totally possible. How do I know? I did it. I literally went from the bottom 1% of poverty to the top 1% of fucking being rich. So things are good, and it's all on you guys. So I'm letting you know, you can change. You can turn this around. So we're just gonna look at some of these dudes that are just utterly clueless. And this is a really good video to do a breakdown. Take a look here. Yeah, the robot dogs with guns are coming for sure. We're all done. Okay, check out this chick. So this chick, for example, so in America, right? Okay, so this chick is hot in America. This is like a upper echelon girl. She is like a Tokyo 7. Okay, I'll tell you why. She has these massive painted on eyebrows. Okay, hair is so super damaged due to excessive amounts of bleaching and destroying it for many, many years. I don't know how old she is, but she looks like she's 24, 25. I think she's already peaked and it's all nothing but down from here. But dudes in America will ultimately super, super simp for this chick. Why? It's very simple, because the alternative in the United States of America is this, or you go and you could take a look at your other options, and those options are not looking too lovely. You know, you got stuff like, make sure there's no nudity on this. Yeah, you got chicks like this in the States. And you're like, let me see. Do I go home with this creature of the night? This fucking Morlock? I'll never apologize for being fat, brown, and poor. Okay, thank you. Thanks for the heads up. I'm not going to date you. And then you got this. And then you're like, oh my God, look at this. This is like a fucking, like a goddess compared to those troglodytes roaming the streets. So that's why the balance of the SMB in the sexual marketplace in the United States is just totally out of whack. And that's why these chicks that are like freaking average think they're God's gift to women. Anyways, that's just one small part of the breakdown today. We are going to continue right here. She's 24. Boom, I was so right. I was so right. Look at that. MLD. Number 1. Here we go.
What would be the title of your Spotify Sexy Time playlist?
I would say from the top to the bottom, because I'll start on top and you'll end up at the lowest point of your life after. Oh, Jesus.
So right off rip, beta male, not properly groomed, minimal amount of muscle on his body, self-deprecating, and everybody's kind of cringed around him. But he's okay. He's used to being a loser. That's why he's comfortable being like that. So there's that.
What's going on, guys? Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Put on the post notifications because I'm choosing 2 people who comment within the first 500 comments to get 50 buckaroonies. This was last week's winners right here. Turn on the post notifications, and yeah, let's get this started. Zach, tell us about yourself and what you look for in a woman.
Hi, I'm Zach Justice, and I'm just kind of looking for a woman who doesn't do what my mom did and get 2 divorces and ruin a family. You know what I mean? Because I just...
Again, this new generation of kids that are being born in these divorced households are getting woken up again to the reality of who is destroying their family as well. Probably why he's relatively toxic and red pill in his approach, and ultimately you'll see what happens with the girl and him.
I just feel like there's no reason I should go to bed without a dad every single night, and then to do it twice just made no sense. So a stable home.
Relatable.
It's okay. Let the tears out.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I was Zach's dad who left his mom and abandoned and crushed her whole family. So I'm looking for someone who's not like Zach's mom.
But the way my mom screamed when he was in her made me feel good, though.
Yes.
Because I was like, my mom's finally happy.
Yeah, right. So it worked out for everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This guy works in Netflix, guys. Come on.
Jesus Christ. This is the fucking start of the video?
Hey, Was. I want someone, funny, witty, someone like a big personality, Just kind of, yeah.
You trying to sign the chest out like fat ass?
No.
You trying to do it suddenly?
Yeah. Well, that can help.
Big personality.
That's you. Big personality and, other assets are good too.
Oh, ass.
Ass.
Okay.
What's your perfect areola size?
You want like a medium size.
Gotcha.
You just go.
This guy's asking all the right questions. For me, like perfect areola size is like anywhere between a nickel and a quarter.
I might be a little more PG today than everybody else. My name's Hunter, and I want someone just like Zach's mom.
Gotcha. You want to get ran through by a man sitting to my right?
No, I want someone just like.
Oh, okay.
I want someone just like Zach's mom.
Gotcha. Well, she's dead, so.
It'll be quiet then around the house.
My name is David, and I'll look
He's the owner of this YouTube channel.
for Grace.
I thought you said she wasn't fulfilling you emotionally.
Fine, Grace's mom. What do you want me to say? Does that make it better?
You're just pre-ordering the MILF. Like, you're good.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
All right, my name is Savage, and what I look for in a woman, I think, is Zach's mom's grandma.
Oh.
She's definitely dead. But she's down to bone because that's all she is now. So.
It's gonna be tough. We're all looking for the same kind of girls.
Just my mom.
I'm ready to start.
Bring him in.
Hi, I'm Mitzi. I am 14 years old, and
Hey, yo.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm 21.
I'm the only one that goes this way?
I'm 21. I'm just looking for a funny and nice, genuine guy. Okay,
Funny, nice, and genuine guy. Okay. So let's say funny, nice, and genuine guy, right? I mean, I think girls do want that. I think when they say these things, they're giving like a list of attributes that they want, but they don't really describe the total package. You know, that's just one aspect of it. But again, what they go for versus what they are able to lock down, two different things as well, because they typically don't have the skills to maintain the relationship. Take a look.
contestant number 1, what's
By the way, smash the like button, guys.
the worst date you've been on?
Okay, this is how it happened. The night ended in a threesome. I'm just gonna say that. What? So I go on a date with this girl. We have drinks, we have fun. I considered it a date. I go home because I was a little tired. And I come home and we didn't have blinds in our front room. So I wanted to take a nap on the couch. I put a bunch of blankets over me so there's no sunlight would get in. I wake up to just like this heaviness on my chest. I'm like, what is going on? Like, am I having a heart attack right now? I don't know. And then I hear a moan. And it turns out that my roommate was having sex with the same girl I had drinks with earlier that day on top of me.
Wait, your roommate was having sex?
They were having sex on top of me while I was under sheets on the couch in
I don't believe this story whatsoever.
our front room.
What?
Swearsies. I roll them off, butt naked people go flying, and my roommate has the audacity to say, dude, why are you cock blocking me? So that was my first threesome.
Shut up and take my money.
Shout out to Send Tacos, $5 super chat. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. No comment there, just the donation.
Okay.
Did you join in afterwards?
No. Have you ever heard of the term trauma?
Yes.
I'm dumping it on you right now.
Yeah. All right, contestant number 2. What's your worst date you've been on?
Where do I even begin? Well, I grew up in Wakanda, and the women there are all beautiful. But for me, there's no such thing as a bad date. Every date is different.
There's such thing as a bad date.
No, everybody is different in their own way. I don't think I've ever had a bad date.
Just bad sex.
Of course, sex can be bad. Horrendous, as a matter of fact, but let me paint you a picture.
You grew up in Wakanda?
Yes.
I love your guys' movies.
Thank you very much.
Number 2, want to know if you're...
So, what you're really witnessing here, okay, I'm going to break the fourth wall, is a lot, like these guys really, the majority of these guys don't have a game. Okay? And so they're making jokes, they're cracking jokes, and they're just kind of making fools out of themselves, mainly because they don't know what to do. The majority of these guys already come off as clown. And like another thing is too, like, you know, kind of their effeminate looks. This black dude here is pretty effeminate looking. He's pretty effeminate looking, and he's pretty effeminate looking. He just looks pretty just like unkempt beta. And this guy probably, he looks like he kind of has his shit together. Apparently he works at Netflix. This guy right here, he talks well, and he knows how to control the audience well, and he knows how to control the group well. That's an attractive feature because he has some leadership qualities about him. But you're going to see a little bit more later some of the holes in their game.
You're into black guys.
Huh?
Do you care if someone's black?
Oh, I don't care at all. I have no type at all.
Oh,
Liar.
You said no. Sorry.
What? I'm saying I have no type.
That's what I told him.
You said no.
Yes, you said no.
I'm very confused.
It's okay.
He's very
All right.
There's a language
Continuing
barrier.
on, contestant number
figure it
3.
Okay.
Worst date.
I got dinner, you know, and it was just straight up silence. It was just, I felt like I was pulling teeth. I was a f***ing dentist. Why you
Like a dentist.
All right, whatever. That day, it was like no words were spoken. She ends up leaving before the food comes.
It did turn out she only knew sign language. She was kind of on him.
Ah, yeah.
He thought she was throwing up gang signs.
Contestant number 4, tell me your worst date.
Well, it started bad because I had set up a date. I got stood up, which was not a great start. It really hurt. It was kind of a bummer because I'd never been stood up before. And so experiencing that, I like doubted myself. And then as I'm walking back to my apartment, there's like honestly one of the most beautiful girls I've ever seen outside my apartment. We start talking, we go upstairs. My room, I was renovating part of the room, like just repainting it. So I ended up in my buddy's room. We're midway through like hooking up, and all of a sudden this guy starts pushing from under the covers. It's contestant number 1. Apparently I had been fucking on top of my roommate, who is contestant number 1, and I was like, dude.
He didn't finish while I was under there. He didn't come.
So again, everybody talking about like these jokes and stuff like this. These guys really just strike me as a bunch of guys who really don't have game. They just don't get it. And so what are they doing? They're just like making jokes and kind of like making fools out of themselves. And I don't know. It's pretty hilarious to look at this because it's just like, this is your competition. Like some guys, this is why like it's hilarious when I see the guys in the black pill community and they're like, oh, you know, it's all about looks, money, status. The funniest thing about these guys in the black pill community, they're the #1 community that gets the least amount of pussy, and they talk about how to get pussy the most. It is truly hilarious. But again, even guys here who look fashionable, who look cool, relatively good-looking guys, right? They are all buffoons, idiots, jokes, right? They're just sitting around self-deprecating, making fun of themselves. And bro, the girl is completely not into this at all. She's totally not digging this whatsoever. And again, it just gives you testimony to like, this is what is out there right now. This is truly your competition.
I'm close.
The plot thickens.
Anyway, that's my worst date ever. What about you?
And a lot of these guys are so effeminate. I'd be willing to put money that these dudes are all living in California. Like, this certain kind of effeminate male really stems out of America. This is where, like, it comes from. I think this is ground zero because, I mean, look at this guy's mannerisms. Look at his mannerisms and look at how he acts. It's just very feminine. He's kind of acting like a gay dude. Take a look at him.
I'm close.
The plot thickens.
Anyway, that's my worst date ever. What about you? What's yours?
What is?
I've seen like that kind of mannerism gestures from like a bunch of gay dudes before. So again, the girl is just completely disinterested, turned off, but she's there for clout and she's happy. So, you know, she'll do her part.
Even my worst date. I don't even know, honestly. Oh wait, I do.
Contestant number 2 here. We don't care.
So it was a really cute guy. We had a lot in common. Time we went out. When he invited me out, I looked up the bar thing, and we were going on the earlier side.
The bar? What did you say?
We went to like, we went to this like restaurant bar, and I thought like, okay, we're eating dinner
that's
there.
What I was messed up. It was a restaurant bar.
Yeah. What's happening? All right.
We're having
Anyways.
sex with each other. Sorry.
Okay. Anyways, so I went.
5 minutes later.
It was with his coworkers.
She's still talking.
And they're all, yeah. And and I was taking shots on the empty
That was
stomach.
contestant number 2. We all just want to say contestant number 2.
That was not me.
This is just so hilariously and uncomfortably cringe. And it's funny how they quickly were all rallied to throw this dude under the bus. Because you can never really trust a beta male. A beta male is never really to be trusted at all. Right? Again, this is just like super fucking cringe, man. Like I'm doing this because it was a video request from the audience member. But again, like legitimately this is your competition. The guy who has the control of the entire panel, let's test you guys out in the audience, okay? So he's contestant 1, contestant 2, contestant 3, contestant 4, contestant 5, and contestant 6. 30 seconds on the clock. Who do you think is the one controlling the frame of the whole room right now? Put it in the chat right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Frame control is huge. There you go. Looks like we have a staggering majority of people in the chat. Yep. I think everybody in the chat wrote 1. Somebody wrote 5. No, 5 is not. The 5 is this guy in the middle. That's the guy who runs this channel. He is certainly not the one who has frame control. And here's the thing, right? Here's the deal. Remember, I talk about this also. I talk about this often on the channel, okay? When you are the leader, when you have the ability to lead, that in itself is a massive, massive asset in you getting a woman, maintaining a relationship with a woman, and keeping her long term. Because that's right here. Frame. Money Muscles Game frame. Okay? And he's controlling the frame. And the thing is, women fall into the strongest frame because women by nature are supporters and followers of men. And if a woman doesn't get in your frame, you're just going to be frustrated in the whole relationship no matter what. So that's a big thing here. And he's the one, he really is the leader of the group. Even though it's his channel, the way he's conveying everything, he truly is running the show. In addition to that, you tell that he in my opinion, he's probably been through the most stuff and overcome the most stuff. That's why he has the highest level of situational awareness here compared to the rest of these guys. This guy, I mean, the rest of these guys are just laughing buffoons, right? So, I mean, this guy works at Netflix, and his effeminate manners. This guy bothers me the most with his fucking big teeth. Anyways, let's continue. I just fucking hate weak, effeminate men. If you're trying to get better, I get it. That's one thing. But if you're like, that's just your default state, and you're just like, yep, I'm just going to be this fucking, like, dude. Okay, well, have fun enjoying a life of tumultuous relationships with women.
Hey, this is number 6. Just know I'm listening the whole way. Don't worry.
Okay.
If you are listening, then retell the story.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Anyways, so I go out. I don't want to like let him down, let his like coworkers, like embarrass him in front of his coworkers. So I was just taking all the shots, and then I threw up all over his Uber in his new apartment, and then he ghosted me.
Wow.
No. Just like Casper?
That's crazy.
Just like Casper?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. No, dump him. You've
I
got
can't
6
believe that
stand-up
happened
guys
to
over here.
you. I can't believe that happened like that.
All right, contestant number 5, worst date.
Wait, I just want to know, like, when's your birthday?
March 31st.
That's the worst date.
Okay, that's good. That was good.
That's.
That was good. That was good. That was really punny. I like puns.
Thank you, Mitzi. I feel like we're having a connection here.
Yeah.
I feel like you like people that make you laugh, and I think I could be that guy.
Creep. So funny. Again, this is a sub-communication form of him being... He's like supplicating to her in his sub-communication by saying like, oh, I can be the guy. You know, you like a guy that can make you laugh. You could like this. This is kind of equivalent to Hafiz when he was talking with Pearl. He's like, we're having fun, right? We're having fun. We're being interesting. This is fun. We're having fun, right? Like really supplicating behavior, very submissive behavior, very feminine. And when you put a woman in that situation, in that frame, she's going to become masculine. And then the dynamic is just going to be completely off. And she's going to look for a guy that's masculine because women want to feel feminine. They want to be with a guy that makes them feel good, that makes them feel safe, and that will lead them and guide them. This is clearly not. When you're submitting to her, how can you lead her and guide her?
Yeah.
Also, that's literally the worst date ever.
Mixed feelings with that answer, but I think it's pretty funny. Contestant number 6.
My worst date. Went to the bar, was having a drink.
This dude looks like a lesbian woman.
And we're vibing. We go home. After we got done, I found out it's Zach's sister.
Who?
She was recently deceased.
Zach is my brother, by the way.
Oh, wait.
Failed attempt at humor, failed attempt at frame control. Obviously not funny. The whole group rejects him. And she feels the rejection in the social dynamics that's happening there. And she's also clearly not happy, not feeling it, and kind of like in this like position where she has to like kind of defend herself with her words and be like, oh, okay.
Did you say it was your brother's sister?
Yeah, so he was having sex with his sister is what he's trying to tell you. He's trying to open up right now.
I'm from Alabama, by the way.
Oh, I was gonna say, are you from Alabama?
Yeah, exactly.
That famous Alabama accent he's got going on right now. Also, I just want to say, I want to doubt number 6's story, not to kind of put you under the bus, but he looks like a 7'11" So I don't know if he's allowed in bars. He's got the most baby face I've ever seen in my entire life. But he's cute, I will say that, he's cute.
This dude's gay. I don't know. This guy is suspect as hell. The catty behavior, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, again, dudes are lost, man. Like, dudes are just fucking lost, mate. This video is so cringe. But it's like, this is real. Obviously, they're acting it up a little bit, and if they were trying to make it happen, but you know, who you are, you're always snitching on yourself, no matter who you are, right? And what we're having right here is just a blatant display of people who are really not getting it. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the body language here too. As you can see, this black guy here sitting on his hands. He's uncomfortable. His legs are closed. He's sitting on his hands. This is a very uncomfortable position for him. This guy's kind of just chilling out. But this is upper body here is defensive with the arms crossed, defensive, analytical, and then I'm covering it right now. Let me get off the camera for a second here. But the legs open here. This is a dominant gesture for male body language. So he is clearly just like disinterested, and that's typically what the alpha male is of the group and stuff. He's sitting around, he's disinterested, he doesn't really give a shit, and this guy is exemplifying that as well. He totally is the leader of this group, without a shadow of a doubt.
She did say she was 14.
Yeah, you did say you were 14.
Right? This is perfect.
My favorite is number 1. My least favorite, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That adds up over here, by the way.
Yep.
That adds up here over here, by the way. And again, very feminine, supplicating behavior. Really weird, creepy guy, man. Like these dudes are just fucking. I don't know, man. Like I don't hang out with people like this, and just watching it is just like makes me uncomfortable.
Contestant number 2, what is your body count?
In the streets or in the sheets?
Sheets.
To elaborate on that, he murders people.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay, that's a good.
So she didn't get it. He understood it, and he clarified to her. So again, taking the lead, translating for her, because a lot of time girls, like, again, when girls go out and navigate the world, they fucking, you know, they look for male guidance, especially the guy that they're dating or looking to date, right? They naturally submit to a man's lead, and he just knocked it out real quick.
Good answer.
Thank you. I just want to help him
Good
out.
answer. No, I like that. Okay.
In America. So, too many
This Wakanda voice thing is so fucking cringe and stupid as well.
to count. It's 0. It's 0.
So you can't count.
I'm a virgin.
All right, contestant number 3.
That's it? We are just going to move on like that?
Yes.
Define body count.
People that you have had sexual intercourse with.
Can you use it in a sentence?
What's your body count?
12. We'll go
Okay.
12.
That feels really honest, by the way. I just want to say, I don't think there was a bit there at all. Like, looking at him, I would say 12 for sure. Not bad. 12's good.
Solid number.
I remember when I was 12.
All right, are we on contestant number 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's vying for the position of the alpha of the group, and that's why he's kind of got this relaxed pose. He just kind of low-key shamed that guy for having the 12 body count. He's like, oh yeah, you kind of look like a guy that has 12 body count. But again, this guy right here, he's controlling social frame. He is not really interested in this guy because he doesn't like, again, the alpha is and I'm talking about the contextual alpha. The contextual alpha is aloof in the situation. He's aloof. He's not interested. He doesn't get excited. He doesn't get sad. He's just kind of like, you know, because he's already done it all and seen it all. He's got a lot of experience in life. And that's why these situations don't really move the needle for him. Okay. Oh, guys, by the way, please smash the like button because we got 182. We're almost up at 200 live viewers, and we only have 83 likes. You got to smash the likes so we can get the rest of this out. By the way, I did put the Telegram alerts channel link in the chat right there. Be sure to click on that to get the alerts when I go live so we can bypass big tech censorship as they're trying to stifle out my message and stop you from getting what you want, whether it be more money, more muscles, more game, more frame. You can get it all here, but not if you're not watching the channel. So make sure you click on that Telegram alerts channel so you can override the censorship that big tech has put on me, and we can push forward on our journey together. Let's continue here with this girl. I feel like I'm covering the most important part of her because I get to see her tits, but you don't. Let me see if I can adjust myself. I'm gonna go over here and kind of cover fucking this Wakanda idiot. There we go. I'll give you a little something to look at. I bet you viewership's gonna go up now that her tits are out. Let's continue.
Yeah. Do you want to know what my body count is today or all?
Yeah, he's trying to be cool, and she's like, oh, cringe. It's giga cringe.
All time.
Today?
Today, 1.
Oh, wait, you mean like just, no, not like overall throughout your lifespan.
Oh.
So he's trying to flex and like, oh, I've had sex today. Look at me. Like, girls aren't impressed with that because girls can get sex anytime. You know, girls are impressed with when they can see the girl that you're sleeping with and she sees that the girl is like really about you. Like the girl is emotionally bought in. That's what turns women on. That's what gets them fucking fighting each other in your comment section, or, you know, having like little fucking civil wars in your house, like who gets to put the toothbrush in the fucking corner and who's throwing whose toothbrush away, and oh, I found this girl's love note, I'm throwing it away. Oh, I found another love note from that girl. Why is she still in your life? That kind of stuff gets them going. But this like, oh, I had sex today. Oh, fucking, it's cringe. It's super cringe. It's like telling a really rich guy, like, oh, look, I'm really rich. Oh man, you really rich? Like, I got this fucking Rolex, dude. Got this $150,000 Rolex on my wrist, man. Like, what do you think about that? The guy's like, bro, shut the fuck up, man. I don't give a shit. Let's talk about something else. Impress me with your personality. Impress me with some integrity. So he's vying for position number 1, but he's failing because he lacks the social acuity to really establish social dominance here, because he just doesn't have the skills, right? Again, I'm going to rewind it here. You can see the girl like totally just like visceral, organic cringe reaction here. Oh, a little bit too far.
I don't think there was a bit there at all. Like looking at him, I would say 12 for sure. Not bad. 12's good.
Solid number.
I remember when I was 12.
All right, contestant number, are we on contestant number 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what my body count is today or all time?
Look at her.
Body count is today or?
First of all, I'm going to break down this. First of all, her face is like, did this fucking idiot just say that? Was he dumb enough just to say that in a public context? Right? And then she's like, this is disgust. This is the face of a woman who doesn't like the guy who is like socially unaware of how cringe he's being. By the way, guys, we just smashed 100 likes and viewer count just went up by 40 live viewers. Okay, so it's really important that you guys smash the like button, because like this is going to just keep on going up and up and up the more you smash the like button, and I need that from you. Help me out. Thank you so much. But you see, this is like a real reaction. This is not fake. And this is a young girl too. She's 21. So like this is extremely organic in regards to how turned off she is. Okay. Hey, John Simon. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you have like 1 million vineyards in Canada and you're making like $1 million.
All time.
Today?
Today, 1.
Oh, wait, you mean like just, no.
And again, his micro, like feminine kind of homosexual mannerisms are really cringe. I see him. The average person doesn't see him. And again, this guy's just totally disinterested and he doesn't even care. Look at this guy. It's like, try hard, don't give a shit.
Time.
Today?
Today, 1.
Oh wait, you mean like just no, not like overall throughout your lifespan.
Oh. Also one.
Okay. All right. Next contestant. What is your body count?
Do hand jobs count?
No.
Okay, what if you're
Again, the girl's just like viscerally reacting to like the cringe of these dudes. Milagro sees him.
like dry humping with like kind of like sweats on, but you come?
That does not count. There needs to be another human involved.
Okay.
so she thinks you're just fucking a pillow or something with your sweats on and still coming.
Oh, this guy's so socially awkward and weird, man. This is the kind of guy I'd like to punch in the face. Oh man, so cringe. This guy is very ingrained in his beta male nature. And I think it's just been, I don't know. I think this seems to be his shtick. This seems to be working for him. He looks like he's a little bit older, maybe in his early 30s, late 20s, but he don't have it figured out, mate.
She doesn't like your voice.
I don't do that, by the way, anymore.
Okay.
Be honest.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Hello?
He's counting on his fingers. Just give him a second.
And now he's using our fingers. Holy fuck.
Now he's fingering me. Ew.
Moving on. Number 6. What is your body count?
Body count. How many guys is there? Can you count?
In this group?
Yeah.
There's 6.
All right, so it's 5.
Okay. I see what you did.
Again, so bad. The game is just unbelievably bad. Again, you can see by the woman. And look, let me break it down for you guys too, okay? So, when you're a guy that has game and you have your shit together, and this is more prevalent in the United States of America, but when these girls are like kind of like rude or nasty or whatever to you, right? The reason they are is because they have been dealing with this kind of like awful guy, and this is like the norm. So they are just constantly like rolling their eyes like, oh, these guys are so cringy, these guys are so weird. And really the backbone of this is these guys were raised in broken families, and they don't have like, America is just one giant fucking mental asylum, right? That's why I tell you guys, it's so easy to get ahead right now, because if you could just be like a normal dude, have some social skills, not be a total creep, have some dignity, have some integrity, money, muscles, game, frame, the world is your oyster, man. But this girl, look at her. She like, this is why these girls are like, have the bitch sealed. This is why girls are fucking mean and, so fucking like vicious in the States. It's pretty simple. It's because they have to deal with fucking, weirdos like this. And when that fucking, when she's 21 and she's already acting like this, right? And so think about how like jaded and shit she'll be when she's like 28, because the probability of her finding a decent guy that's going to lock her down, not really. And, the thing is, when she does find a decent guy who has his skills, his shit, money, muscles, game, frame, right? Has social skills, has his money right, has his game right. He like gets it. He's going to have a multitude of options, and these women don't have the skills because they come from broken family, broken household. Typically, 50% chance she comes from a house like that where the mom doesn't know how to maintain a relationship with the father, so that passes on to her. And then what happens to her? She thinks, oh, well, problem's not me, because nobody takes accountability nowadays, man or women. And so she's just like, oh, well, just all men are shit. All men are trash. Fuck all men. Fuck all men. When I was dating this girl, and she had this like toxic American friend in her life. And, I used to see them texting back and forth, and the American chick, she's like in her early 30s. She's like 33, 32, right? Boozes every day, getting fat, getting pumped and dumped all the way up into her early 30s. Can't keep a fucking man, can't keep a diet, can't keep her shit together. And she's constantly always telling the chick, men are shit, men are shit, men are trash, men are trash, men are trash. And then I saw the girl kind of like eventually falling into this girl's frame, like, yeah, men are kind of trash. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, mate. It just cracks me up. That's why you have to have a strong frame. And that's why another thing is like, and I know this doesn't sound PC or whatever, but this is true. If you want to, oh God, do not call me Rollo Tomasi with a beanie. Okay, Rollo Tomasi does not wear $1,000 Louis Vuitton beanies. Okay, I got this to match my Louis Vuitton tracksuit. Okay, so do not call me that shit. God, I didn't even make the connection. No, it's cold in Tokyo. I bought this. I'm going on a ski trip up to Hokkaido for my birthday. And so, I'm going to be stunting up there. Stunting on them Hokkaido hoes. But going back to this, like, again, I forgot what I was saying. The fucking beanie comment threw me off. God, I'm not going to be emulating Rollo any way, shape, or form. Maybe it could be as articulate as him, but that's about it.
So, you have accepted the truth.
Thank you, Chuck Stickleman, for the subscribe. But yeah, the situation here is it's called Hokkaido for a reason. Again, these guys are it's just broken. It's broken families, broken people, and that's the makeup of America. So again, going back to this girl doesn't really. She's not feeling any of these dudes because none of these dudes have game. Like it's like American dudes are okay with being clowns and buffoons. Like it's the norm for American dudes to shit on themselves. It's the norm for American dudes to be like, oh, don't be too. Oh, you look at this guy. He's so arrogant. He's so this. He's that. Like, no, shut up. Have some self-esteem. Have a little dignity. Okay. Thank you, Darth Bredgen says your 190 live viewers are worth more than Patrick Bet David's 5K and Destiny's 7K. Love you all. Thank you. So what would I do in their place? I would just talk to the girl. I don't know if you guys may have not seen this, but I was on a dating show. It was a while ago. It was like in 2019. I was on a dating show on Twitch, and it was me versus some cringe, self-deprecating dude. And the video is here on my channel, but I was like new on the Twitch scene, and then the guy actually had clout and shit, and he was far more known than me, but I was able to swoop the girl, and she's a baddie too. She's a cute little white girl, and she chose me over that. So my biggest thing, yeah, EC Smooth in the house. He says, remember that. Shout out to Dan Sparks, bro. Just logged into my morning meetings, and that beanie goes well with the shirt. Yeah, this is Dan Sparks is a member right here. This is a shirt he gave me at the the Conference of Masculine Excellence. He's a great friend of mine. We got to go hang out, me, him, Mr. Lucario, Sterling Cooper, and bunch of people went out to have steaks. I was off my tits on some fucking edibles, so I barely remember that. But I do remember eating a bunch of good food with Dan, and me and Dan making fun of each other. Good old-fashioned stuff, man. And Dan's a man's man. That's what I'm saying. These new guys, they're all fucking giant pussies. These guys are so effeminate and weird. So weird. So, again, if you just focus on the core four, Money Muscles Game Frame, the world is your oyster. Your competition is getting lower and lower and lower. It's just that easy. It really is. And I used to be just like you, sitting at home, trying to figure it out, watching YouTube, stuff like that. And here I am. Why do you think I'm so good? Why do you think I'm so good at teaching people? Because all these other fucking people who are picking up chicks and, I picked up girls in the 80s. I picked up girls in the 90s. Like, dude, fuck you, grandpa. Like, I'm talking about right now. You know, guys are saying, teach me how to pull a girl off of Tinder within the first hour of meeting her and fucking her at my house. No date, no commitment, nothing. I was just like you. I was broke. I was sexless. I was fucking abysmal, not really good game. Frame was definitely in the fucking toilet. I talk about Money Muscles Game Frame. You know why? Because I had to go through the journey. That's why I relate to my audience the best. That's why my courses sell the most. That's why everything is so monumentally successful over here in this channel, because I know how to convey it to you. Again, going back to this, you're going to see a lot of people doing breakdowns on this video here, right? And cool. God bless them all. Break it down all you want, right? But the reality is, the reason the majority of these channels go negative or black pill or nihilistic, whatever, because that's all they know. They don't have the solution. That's why I put the solution on the wall. Make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. Period. That's it. That's it. So once I get things sorted, because I'm trying to get this like because I have the foreign earned exemption tax exemption that the United States government gives you. It's like $110,000. I get it to write off on my taxes because I live abroad. However, if you're in the United States more than 30 days per year, you lose that thing. So what I'm doing is I'm situating my bank accounts offshores and getting everything sorted in a way, because next year my goal is to launch the MLD free tour, and I'm going to go around to every city in America, as many as I can, do as many free tours, meet as many people and help as many people totally for free. Workshops for free, speakers for free. I'm going to pay for it all. And because the reality is you can only get as good as you want to be watching YouTube. There is a ceiling there. And then eventually you have to get coaching. You have to get mentorship. You have to get one-on-one. Just like anything else in life, right? You want to learn how to code, you got to go to a coder. You want to learn how to fight, you got to go to a fucking guy who knows how to fight. Same thing with getting chicks. Okay? So that's why, that's the next step. Because I'm not about this talk YouTube fucking shit. I don't fuck around with that. I get shit done. It's all about solutions. Yeah, that's why I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, this guy's fucking loser. And da, 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 da. I'm breaking it down why he's a loser, how they're making the girl feeling, breaking down the body language. Okay? So when that happens, and Darth Brezin, come to Toronto. I already got connections. Justin Mark, I forget his Indian kid. He calls it, his username is Drunk Justin on Instagram, but he's a club promoter in Toronto. I'm going to come out there. I'm going to do the fucking, I technically can't go to Toronto because it's not America. But yeah, that's part of the tour as well. We're going to Toronto, and eventually it's going to be global. Just bear with me. I got to get all the fucking paperwork and I have to do all this fucking back office shit. But mark my words. Mark my words. People think the separation of Rule Zero and the Cultivate Crypto, oh my God, he's losing his mind. No, watch. You'll see. You'll see. Because you got to break shit down to rebuild it better sometimes. And I'm going to build it better by building you better, because that's all that matters to me. And that's all that matters to you. If you're a guy at home that wants to get your shit together, you don't care about likes. You don't care about subscribers. You don't care about any of that shit. All you care about is results. And that's what I'm going to bring to you. Because at the end of the day, results are what men want, because results are what demanded of men. And I'm going to give you them results. So let's get back to the video. Yeah, I do know him, Beast with a Red Pill. He's my homie. I talked to him on the phone. We had a phone call last week. Love you, John Fox.
Did there.
You did.
That's funny.
That was you?
All right, contestant number 1. What is your box?
I mean, it's really hard to keep count, because anytime I can open the flower of a mistress and feel the inside of a uterine wall, I don't even have the ability to count, to be completely honest, because I'm so excited to be there. But if I had to ballpark it, more than a couple, I'd say, because.
So 3?
3. I've been in more bushes than we've had presidents, I'll say that.
Okay.
There's been 2 bushes.
You see the difference between her reacting to him? Because women can feel the social dominance. His jokes are equally as cringe, but when a woman is not into you, she's gonna be like, "Oh, your jokes are weird." But when a woman is into you and your jokes are cringe, guess what? Now you're silly. And for all the fucking black pill losers who, mind you, again, all the black pill losers look, oh, let me tell you how to get pussy. From my experience of not getting pussy. That's like going to a fucking job and be like, oh, you know what? Hey, here, this is my resume. It's got nothing on it, but let me tell you how to run this business, and let me tell you how to make some profit with my fucking resume of no experience. She doesn't even see what the guy looks like. She cannot even see this guy. All she's doing is feeling his energy, feeling the energy of the room, and women can scan this. So it's like an unseen thing. People can scan and feel the room. It is it is a woman's speciality. Okay, because she's not big and strong like us. Men don't have to have high levels of social acuity, because that's all game is. It's high levels of social acuity. It's extremely high levels of social acuity and spinning the conversation to make you have a favorable outcome for sexual intercourse with the woman. She can sense this because she has to be smart. She has to be preventative because she's not a big, strong oaf of a man. That's how she defends herself. And that's also their skill as women. That's how they've evolved for fucking millions and millions of years, right? So that's why she's attracted to this guy. Very simple.
I would say my favorite was number 6. Least favorite was number 5. Ah!
Rude.
All right, next question. Contestant number 3, what's your ick?
What?
What is your ick?
My ick?
Like, I guess something that bothers you about your partner. Or a pet peeve, I guess.
Kind of when they're just like really into me, because like I know me, I'm like, that's kind of nasty.
Again, I don't like women who are really into me because I know me and that's nasty. Self-deprecating. Bro, the more, you know what the thing that turns me on about a woman? Her level of obsession with me. The more obsessed a woman is with me, the more I'm fucking like, I like her more. I'm like, yes, baby. Fucking get crazy on me. Get super crazy. Stalk me. Listen, man, like I said, when I was dating Miss MLD, she was super stalker. She had like 7 fake Instagram accounts that she was like super cyber detective 24/7 trying to spot me, trying to like find all the other girls I was, you know, talking to, friendly. And obsession is a huge turn on, if I may quote drama from Entourage. And this guy, again, going back to it, just like shitting on himself, self-deprecating. Oh, look, why would you be into me? Cringe, dude. Cringe.
It kind of sucks. I'm like, you like that? It's kind of like a turnoff once they get to that point. And I'm like, why? Like, how?
No, I get that.
Because then I'm like, is something wrong with you that you like that?
Again, right there, that is a deep, deep, deep explanation of him having broken inner game. Okay, let me tell you something. Hold on. Take a minute. Okay. I know a lot of you guys struggle with this too. All right? A lot of you guys stop when you're in a relationship or you're with a woman and you take a moment, you're like, why does this girl like me? Why is this girl into me? Like, why is she here for? But you don't realize that if she's there, it's because of the man you are. Modern women, feminism was one, guys. Modern women have choice.
So, you have accepted the truth.
Modern women have the ability to get their own money, get their own opportunities, get their own jobs, create their own social circles. So if she's there with you, all right, it's because she likes you. But so many of these guys, because again, the thing is this, right? You don't get girls and you don't get pussy from money. You don't get money, or you don't get pussy from muscles. You don't get pussy from frame. Okay? At the end of the day, it's game. This is what gets you pussy. This is what gets you in the door. If you don't know how to maneuver in the sexual marketplace, which that's what game is, you're not going to get any fucking tail. So people would say, oh, the only thing that matters is looks, money, status. Yeah, but if you're super socially awkward and retarded, one, you're not going to know which woman is actually organically, truly into you. And two, you're not going to know how to maintain that relationship. And eventually, she's going to find out that you can't get it. And instead of her subtly leading and pushing you from behind, she's going to go either leave you or find a guy that will lead her. If you ever look into the situations of women cheating and stuff, they are always cheating with some kind of fucking dominant guy. It's always because the guy is super weak and super needy and kind of a pussy at home. Or he's been neglecting her. And for all you guys who are like, oh, they're all women are cheating whores. You guys think like women like cheat after 1 week or 2 weeks if they've been with you. Like typically when they do cheat, it's like there's been bad shit happening in the relationship for months on end, sometimes years, and then eventually they reach their breaking point and they do it. It's not like, you know, they're just like, oh, fuck, this guy, he did, like, unless they're really, if they're damaged, then yeah, they'll fucking just like, you know, fucking cheat on you with the quickness and like have no fucking remorse whatsoever. Okay. But the reality is, like, it's not as prevalent as you think it is at all.
It just doesn't make sense.
No, that does make sense. Nice answer. You've redeemed yourself.
She redeemed herself. She just knew that.
She and the thing is this, right? Oh, sorry, I'm not fucking. So the girl here says, "Oh, you redeemed yourself, right?" And the thing is, women, I have dated women who are like, "Why do you love me? Why are you here with me?" Because they lack a sense of self. And these chicks that are now reflect on it, they had a low self-esteem. Dude, a large percentage of women have low self-esteems. They pretend like they don't, but they are massively, massively, massively insecure. You know what hell for a woman is? Standing naked in front of a mirror and looking at herself. Like, because women just like rip themselves to shreds. If you don't believe me, there's a scene in the movie Mean Girls when the girls are like, "Oh, I have the ugliest nail beds. Oh, my pores are so big. I have like weird eyebrows," or like the girl I'm seeing right now, she always goes and gets like eyelash extensions, but like not like the whore ones that they do in America. She gets like the classy ones that are done in Asia. And sorry, I'm getting tied up on my cords here. And she legitimately stopped one day. She's like, "Hey, do you think I'm ugly when I don't get my eyelash extensions?" I was like, "Babe, are you missing a chromosome? Like, did you really just say that?" But again, that's girl world. That's big time girl world. Okay. Shout out to NBA Crypto Boy. Nice to see you in here, big guy.
Because then I'm like, is something wrong with you that you like that? Because it just doesn't make sense.
That's why she can relate to him, because she's like, "Oh, this guy's a fucking feminine pussy train wreck like I am. You get redeemed."
No, that does make sense. Nice answer. You've redeemed yourself.
She redeemed herself. She just knew that you were sucking this whole time.
All right, contestant number 4. What's your ick?
I don't like when people can't hear me. I feel like he's being serious.
Did you hear that?
Well, I did not hear anything.
He's trying to be funny. Oh my god. So let me give him a rim shot. Oh no. What is this one? Oh. That's how girls feel when I open the door and they're coming to get piped. Let's continue. So cringe, so cringe, so cringe, so cringe. And again, out of these 4, these 2 are the most socially dominant, and you can see they're not as interested. But the idiots are just laughing it all up. It's a joke, man. It's a fucking hilarious joke.
Maybe just pass on this one because I don't even
No,
know.
I want to
be
know.
here.
I want to know.
It's okay.
No, what's your ick?
I don't like when people can't hear me.
What? You don't like people? You don't like people who
Just
hear? Wait,
skip
you don't like people
me.
who
It's
hear
not
me?
gonna work between us anyway.
Did you say you don't like people who hear me, and then I ended up hearing you? So I'm your ick.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay, that's kind of a good answer too. That's pretty witty. Okay. What
Again, I got super cringe. Super cringe, man.
is your ick? Number 5. Hello.
I think impatience.
Okay, you guys are really good at this. Like that was pretty good. Contestant number 6, what's your ick?
Loudness.
Loudness. Wait.
If that wins, I swear to God.
I know. He said his ick was loudness, so I have to be quiet now.
Look at you joining in on the fun.
I got it, see? Contestant number 1, what's your ick?
Yeah, I usually don't like when I'm in a relationship with a girl for a year and a half, and then
Oh, this is gonna get personal.
And yeah, we break up, and then she ends up marrying one of my best friends years later, this last May, and I wasn't invited to the wedding. We were actually formerly best friends before we started dating, so I always thought, if nothing else, I'd give a speech at her wedding. And it just seems like if I'm the guy that she didn't want to.
All right, take a seat, take a seat,
number one.
take a seat. I see your
Number
little
one, it's
Nikes
all right.
moving
It's okay.
around.
Just sit
take
down.
a
It's
seat,
okay.
take a deep breath.
That's actually true, though.
Okay, number 2, what is your ick?
I got no good jokes on this one.
That's okay.
Just out of your idiocy. I love it. I don't know. I do know, actually. I can't be around guys that are constantly being buffoons 24/7, 365. Like, it's one thing if we're having intentional buffoon guy time, but this is just fucking cringe. Yeah, John Fox, he's not just gay. He's catty gay. Very true.
Why don't you just speak from the heart, big guy?
You know, from the heart, I would say
be genuine.
Girls who don't appreciate things. If you're unappreciative, I don't like that.
Okay, number 6 is my favorite.
What the fuck?
Dead ass?
I thought it was funny because then I went along with
Loudness?
Yeah, you didn't catch it. She got quiet when I said it.
So she really only liked her joke.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
She only liked her own joke.
Yes.
Part of the joke. Says a lot.
I could join in on it. I could join
We
in
taking
on
notes on this side too.
Yeah.
it. And then my least favorite was number 1.
Makes sense. I was her least favorite, too.
Yeah, Mitzi, so you're gonna come out, we're gonna move around right now, and then you're gonna pick the guy you're most attracted to, and then Jill's gonna let you know who you were most compatible with and least compatible with.
Should we move?
Okay, come on.
No, that's my seat.
What's happening?
I'd go with contestant number 4.
Okay, so what do I do?
Who are you most attracted to, physically?
Not you. Come on, stop. You look like you're gonna burst a blood vessel.
Some would say that he's trying too hard.
Oh. Yeah, or that.
Hey,
Probably.
nice pants.
Those are nice pants. Your fly's kind of down. I don't know if.
Oh, no.
So let's keep it in.
It's okay.
Wow.
Whoa, this
There we
guy.
go.
Hey, what?
No, but now she's into me, so it's kind of. So I can't anymore.
That was the guy who said he's turned off his girls who are too into him.
Oh.
So now you're.
And I will say, this guy, his fashion is very good. He's good looking. He has good hairstyle. He has good, evenly groomed up beard. Out of these guys, I would say his physical appearance is probably the best in the total package because he has a little bit of an accessory in the necklace, right? Number 2, probably this guy. He just is naturally good looking, good slim face, low amount of body fat. He could do better with, instead of wearing a cap, he could have a hair that's styled and stuff. Contrary to popular idiot belief out there, the full thick beard is not attractive to women. I know a lot of guys think it is, but it really is not. It's actually kind of a turnoff for a lot of girls. They're not into it.
You're into him, and you kind of just lost him there.
Oh. Dang it.
Just for funsies, who are you second most attracted to?
Not you, not you.
All right, third.
Next, you.
Bryce Hall?
What? That's not Bryce Hall.
Sorry, yeah, that's my brother, actually.
Bryce Hall, tall brother.
Bryce Tall.
Lanky.
Bryce Tall.
Dude, put that as my at.
Bryce Tall.
That's your pop tag.
All right, Joe, who is she most compatible with?
Nice.
He was just like, fuck.
I'm like,
Nice.
nice. I'm kidding, no.
Ooh. Wow. Oh, that's.
Now I'm kind of back in. Now I'm kind of back in.
That's the
it.
love of your
Okay.
life that you just.
So now it's like, now it works kind of.
Yeah.
Yay, Mitzi!
Yay. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you for having us. I love.
So, and this guy right here, he has 370. Let me show you this guy's Instagram. this guy definitely gets pussy in real life for sure. That's why he's so kind of like disinterested. He probably has a steady rotation going on, and has a good amount of hoes. I think he's like a podcast host or something. Looks like it. Let me see this. Dropouts podcast. Wait, what's this all about? Hold on.
I look for a man who just doesn't cheat on me.
Is there anybody that you want to shout out after that? Or?
No.
So the bar is low.
Extremely low.
Just don't cheat on me. Be nice.
Be nice and
That's
don't
also
cheat.
a thing. Be nice and don't cheat. How does that sound?
I just think that
sounds a little impossible. Okay, let's take your fairy tales somewhere else.
We're trying our hardest out here, but you can't be asking us to move mountains. What do you look for?
I'm pretty sure this guy gets a lot of pussy, like basically because he has clout. Like I said, he's young, he's good looking.
I'm a sorority girl. You're a frat boy. You're coming up to me to ask me to formal.
It just makes sense, you and me.
Well, are you frat president?
I'm trying to be the president of that. I'm trying to like, yeah, I'm trying to like, yeah, yeah.
You have a car.
Yeah, but why would we need that when you're just gonna be riding me?
Are
Like,
you gonna ask me to the formal or what?
Oh yeah, little mama. Would you like to like go with me? Would you like to attend with? Would you like to be the third girl and bring it to the formal?
Yeah.
Sick.
Will I be like the first lady of the frat house?
Little mama, I don't even know what that means.
I'm a sorority girl. You're a frat boy. You're coming.
So he definitely has a decent amount of game, and like I said, I'm pretty sure this guy gets a lot of pussy in real life. I could be wrong, but again, that transfers over into why he is kind of socially dominating this panel of fucking idiots. Now they got girl number 2 here, and this is the clip that goes viral.
Love you. That was contestant number 2. A little too early if you ask me.
He's shy.
Hi, my name is Lindsay. I'm 24 years old, and I'm looking for a man who is respectful, ambitious, has good banter, and a man of his word.
That's funny. The bullet points. Watch the bullet points again.
Ambitious, has good banter, and a man of his word.
That's funny. Good work on the editing team there.
I'll see you guys.
I'll take this one, y'all. I'll take this one. I got it.
Wait, she's looking for a man?
Man.
I'm out.
Okay, question number 1.
Can you speak up a little bit?
Question
That
number
was
1.
number 2, by the way, is kind of being disrespectful.
Again, fucking Snaky McSnakerson just throwing them right under the bus immediately. This guy is like a sneaky beta male just by his, like I said, these little mannerisms. The little things that he's doing now really leak out to what his core identity actually is. All right. Pay attention to that. Yeah, Jerry Ayala, sneaky fucker game. By the way, Jerry, I did email you a couple of days ago, buddy, for you to get into the Money Muscles Game monthly coaching. Okay. And don't forget, we have got a coaching session coming up this week on Sunday. Take a quick look, and we're going to come back. We're going to finish off with contestant number 2. We're going to get right back to that, but I want to tell you about a new coaching program that I have called the Money Muscles Game Monthly. What this is a coaching program dedicated to helping you get your dating and money right as soon as possible. If you want more women in your life and you want more money in your life, this is the coaching program for you. It's a very simple program. On the 2nd and 4th Sunday of every month, we start a live group coaching session on Zoom at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This allows you to network with other men on the same journey of self-improvement as you. It provides access to millionaire mindset training from me and a group that will keep you accountable throughout the year. If you're having trouble with your dating life, girls are flaking, you're not getting matches on apps, you're not being able to keep girls around, I can help you with that. If you're not happy with your job, you're not happy with your career, you're not happy with the promotions you're getting or the direction of your skill set in general when it comes to money, I can help you. I have taken myself from poverty to the upper echelons of financial success. I can do the same thing for you. In addition to that, you get access to a Telegram chat, so you have direct access to all members, and you guys can kind of keep tabs on what's happening in regards to advancing yourself in dating and also advancing yourself in financial aspects of life. The Telegram chat is going to be highly moderated, so there's not going to be a lot of nonsense being put in there, spam, complaining, none of that. We don't have time for that, okay? Especially if you want to get to the top levels of success. We have no time for complainers, okay? So the chat is going to be highly moderated, okay? And then finally, I want to let you know that this is limited to only 100 people. After 100 people, the group will be closed and there's going to be no more room for access, okay? So this is only $150 a month, and you can sign up by going to modernlifedating.com/monthly. This sold out last year at 150 members, so we're actually reducing it because I just can't give myself away to people so much. I'm getting busier, but if you want this premium access to me, go to modernlifedating.com/monthly. Sign up today. You're gonna get an email sending you the Telegram link to join, and then the Zoom links will be sent out through Telegram so everybody is alerted in a timely manner. Thanks so much, and let's get back to today's video. All right. Go to modernlifedating.com/monthly to get your Money Muscles game frame journey started. If you want to see the world like I do, clearly, with this social dynamic going on here, you're going to learn way faster coming in and chatting with me and sorting things out rather than just trying to figure it out on your own. By the way, I just want a quick poll of the audience, and I really want you to be honest with me, okay? Quickly. Are you getting any new revelations here with my breakdown? Put a 1 if you are, put a 2 if you're absolutely getting no new revelations. 1 if this is informational and you're like, oh my God, I'm having aha moments. 2 if you are not, okay? And shout out to the first voter, Daku Daddy said 2. Then we got Dan Sparks 1, Jerry Ayala 1, J Mott 1, Colonel Sanders 1, Ivan the Terrible 1, Beast with the Red Pill 1, Eston K 1, Send Tacos 2, Dr. 84 1, Ryan C 1, Bill Halbert 2. Bill, I guarantee I have more game than you. Orion Lights 1, Eduardo Reyes 1, Fix DSM 2, Morgan Jones, I'm gonna say 1 just because I'm a woman. You know your place. Wild Bill Kerr 1, BBB, BP 11111, Pro Special 1, Lord Venom half. SNK loves a breakdown. Truly fascinating breakdown of body language. Thank you so much, Colonel Sanders. Tracy Douglas 1. So a bunch of 1s. Cool. Extra Guac 2, but you've been with me since 2019. You're already a veteran. You're doing really good. Sergio Zabut says you can always learn something. I'm trying to learn to be a good striker like you, Sergio. Great stuff. Great stuff. Awesome. Let's get back to this and see how contestant number 2 handles this situation here.
Question number 1. What would be the title of your Spotify Sexy Time playlist?
Baby Shark. Do, 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 do. Baby Shark. Do.
Is that contestant number 1?
If it was bad, it's contestant number 2. Contestant number 1 would probably slap you down with some GE.
He's wearing an Oura ring, too. This right here is an Oura ring. So this guy clearly cares about his health, cares about his sleep, cares about himself. Looking like this and taking care of himself. This guy takes care of himself. He's on point. I mean, he has like 370,000 subscribers on Instagram alone. So look at this guy, dude, biting his lip. Like, this guy is in the closet. This guy just needs to come bursting out of that closet. Sneaky, catty gay guy. He just needs to go to Disney in the month of June and just let it all out.
Easy, hit it from the back.
She said the name of the playlist.
Contestant number 1 does not listen.
He doesn't listen, yes.
That's my only flaw. It would probably be slow and fast. It's about a medium build, yeah.
Okay, like you build it up. Okay, I like that. Number 2.
Well, first of all, I want to...
She says, oh, you build it up. I like that. I'm already kind of sliding into his frame. And I wonder if these girls know who this guy is as number 1 as well. And they probably do, to an extent.
Say thank you for coming out tonight and being here. We really value your time.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Of course. And the name of the playlist would probably be Top 50 United States Hits.
Okay. Number 3?
Oh, I think mine would probably be like lo-fi beats to make love to.
Lo-fi beat?
The math is there.
Yeah, lo-fi beats to make love to, It still has the same thumbnail as like the other lo-fi playlist, but you gotta do your homework. You gotta brush up on everything, It's a lot of moves.
You take notes.
I take notes, I listen.
Okay, I like a listener.
Yeah, I'm like number 1. Idiots.
It's okay, number 1. It's all right. Number 4?
Yeah, number 4. I would do, I don't mean to get you all moist, but probably Ed Sheeran.
Oh, God. I don't mean to get you all moist. Trust me, you are doing the exact opposite.
You sliding off your chair right now?
It would be called Ed Sheeran?
You would just.
It would be
Just Ed Sheeran.
The name of the playlist.
the name of the playlist is Ed Sheeran, but it's all R&B.
Any Ed Sheeran songs in there? Or?
No.
No.
No Ed Sheeran at all. Number 5.
I would say from the top to the bottom, because I'll start on top and you'll end up at the lowest point of your life after.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Having sex with me.
Okay.
Then it's only up from there, though.
Yeah, because it's only up from there.
I feel for Grace.
Number 6, Carlos.
I'm gonna go with One Night Stand.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is that what you're here for, number 6?
No.
No, okay.
But it's just to get it started, you know? Because every night's gonna feel like a one night. Because every night's gonna be special.
And at the end of it, you're gonna stand up and give him a standing ovation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm helping you out.
That was number 2 helping him out, by the way.
I liked number 2 because I liked his intro. I liked that he thanked me for coming. That was sweet.
50 American playlist? What the hell was that?
It's a variety.
Oh, least favorite. The Ed Sheeran one. I was confused for a second.
I'm telling you, these girls can sniff out if you're a fucking weirdo with the quickness. With the quickness. The only way that this guy could override that if she was really physically attracted to him, then she'll kind of like put up with it. But the girl would need to be lower, lower ranking than him by quite a significant amount, or she has to be just like, there just has to be some kind of, she has to be like basically a sneaky piece of shit too to be like into this guy, and they would have that vibe, kind of like the Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton connection.
Oh, that's the most successful guy here. That hurts.
Yeah.
Hey, man, what the hell?
I'm sorry. I was confused for a second. No Ed Sheeran, but called Ed Sheeran. Okay.
No, it's okay.
You guys are making me nervous over here. I'm sweating.
So part 2 is the one that went viral, but I wanted to kind of do part 1 here. So you tell me. All right. We're 1 hour and a half in. It's 12:46 a.m. I'll be honest with you guys. Tomorrow morning, I have to be up very early. Okay? I have to be in line at 8 o'clock to go to a raffle off to get a ticket to buy a Christmas tree in Japan because, one, these godless heathens don't celebrate Christmas, and getting a Christmas tree is really, 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 really hard. 2, I am not going to get some plastic abomination from Amazon. So I'm going to go get a real tree, and it's going to cost me like $300. So I've got to wake up early, and I got to drop some serious dough. But I am a benevolent leader, and I love you guys at home for watching me right now. Even though there's 250 people in here and there's only 170 likes. So, yes, a real pine, Jason. Okay? So you tell me, 30 seconds on the clock. I'm going to hit the voting music. 1, we go into part 2 right now after I take a bathroom break.
You have accepted the truth.
2, we continue tomorrow. Don't feel sorry for me. Be selfish. Go. 1, if you want me to keep going. 2, if you want me to turn off the show and just end it. We'll pick up tomorrow. Let's see. So far, we got a bunch of ones. Rafferty, you got a heart of gold, man. Don't feel sorry for me. I'm smart. I'm strong. Fresh tomorrow. Tomorrow I got something better. Goku with the Hellcat look neon. Great username. Jerry Ayala with the best comment. Jerry Ayala says, 1, you're young, you'll be all right. Tushar Moore says, go to sleep, bro. Merry Christmas. You guys vote 2. You guys are the salt of the earth. But come on, you guys already knew I was gonna do this. You already knew. So I'm just gonna do a quick bathroom break. Enjoy some lo-fi 50 Cent in the meantime.
So S on my chest, now that's a semi-auto. In the vest on my chest, I try not to say nothing. The DA might want playing court, but I oughta duck nigga down like it's a sport. Front on me, I'll cut your gun, butt you a buck. You get money, I can't get nothing with you, then fuck you. I'm not the type to get out for DWI. I'm the type that can you connect when the coke price rise. Gangsters that bump my shit, them they know me. I grew up around some niggas that's not my homies. 100 G's, I stash it. The Mac got blasted. These come, we dump the diesel and battery acid. This flow's been mastered. The ice, I flash it. Jokes me, I had your mama picking out your casket, bastard. I'm on the next level. White link, baguette, bezel, Benz, pedal to the metal. Hotter than the tea kettle blood. What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangsta? What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangsta? Twist the best bud, burn and wonder when gangsters bump my shit. Can they hear my hunger? When the fifth kick, duck quick, it sound like thunder. In December, I make your block feel like summer. The rap critics say I can rhyme. The fiends say my dope is a 9. Every chick I fuck with is a dime. I'm like Patty LaBelle, homie, I'm on my own. Where I lay my hat's my own. I'm a rolling stone. Cross my path, I crush you. Thinking I won't touch her. I had your ass who's in a wheelchair. Can't no crutches. Industry hoes fuckers. In the hood, they love us. Stuff a bone out your ass with some brand new chuckers. What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangsta? What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangsta? We don't play that. We don't play around. We don't play that. We don't play around.
All right, I'm back. I'm back. I wanted to go through the comments real quick. See, Zach's ability to keep a completely straight face while saying something outrageous shit is next level. It's frame. I love Zach's humor. Gets me every time. I love how some of them are actually in a relationship, but they still be doing these for us. Please make our Hunter regular in the series. He works so well with the humor in the friend group. The comedy between Zach and Kevin. I don't know Kevin. I don't know any of these people. David in panic mode to make a joke will always be hilarious. Definitely bring back Misty for another video. She's so funny. Looks like he replied to. She's so funny. Love her. Definitely want to bring her back and add risk group. Maybe do all girls think same video. Anyways, let's go to
Contestant number.
Let's go to part 2. Here we are. Okay. So here we go. Back to the scroll. Question on the screen. If we had a fight, how would you make it up to me? I wouldn't. I would blame you and make you apologize to me.
Fight. How would you make it up to me?
I would wait for your apology.
That's good.
And I want someone just like Zach's mom.
What's the worst date you've been on?
Turns out that my roommate was having sex with the same girl I had drinks with earlier that day, on top of me.
I grew up in Wakanda.
You grew up in Wakanda?
Wait, did you say it was your brother's sister?
Yeah, so he was having sex with his sister is what he's trying to tell you. He's trying to open up right now.
Do you want to know what my body count is today? Today, 1.
Oh wait, you mean like just, no, not like overall throughout your lifespan.
Oh. Also 1.
Okay, number 6 is my favorite.
What the fuck?
Question number 2. What superpower would you have in bed? Bachelor number 2.
My superpower in bed, if I could make both of us get to the point where we are about to come last 30 minutes and then boom, huge release.
So just regular sex for the most of us?
He just hopes you finish. That's his superpower.
That's a superpower.
He even said, if I can get you there. So like, superpower is kind of off.
Number 3.
I think mine would be to like shape shift. then it could be. Fuck? Whoa, hold on. So then she doesn't actually have to look at me. She could be anyone else. I could, you know, do all the different fantasies. So she gets to pick.
Again, self-deprecating, self-hating, self-loathing. He's not good enough in his mind. That's probably why he has such really good fashion and takes really good care of himself, because he's so ragingly insecure. He's just like trying to be as meticulous as fuck about everything.
What would you shapeshift into? Give me an example.
Oh, probably just like a better looking guy.
So like, number
3. I bet you're very handsome.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Confidence from 2 to 3 went way.
You bet wrong.
Number 3 would shapeshift into number 2 if you had a chance.
Did I mention like a confident man? Contestant number 4.
You said you liked compliments and a confident man?
Yeah.
Well, isn't that funny, gorgeous?
Nice. That was good.
This guy has game. This guy's looking at him like, yo, this guy don't get it.
Good, dude. I'll give you that one.
Thanks.
That was a sub-communication right there that this guy's a fucking sneaky fucker. Watch this again.
Did I mention like a confident man? Contestant number 4.
You said you liked compliments and a confident man?
Yeah.
Well, isn't that funny, gorgeous?
Nice. That was good, dude. I'll give you that one.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. My superpower would be to just make sure that you felt protected, but also flight, so that we could fuck as high.
Wait, but also what?
Also what?
Also.
No, what'd you say?
I need your answer, number 4.
No, what did you say the right answer was?
We are totally fucked if we need to go to war. Like, could you imagine this dude on the front fields? In the front lines battle? Oh my God.
No, it's funny. We're just having a good time.
Protected as flying. There's that dancer she was looking for.
What are you, Air Force One?
Is that it? Got any more?
Can I pick multiple? Laser eyes. Laser eyes was pretty high up there for me, but I held off because I was like, I gotta make sure you feel protected and I gotta make sure we can fly. But now if you're giving me options, laser eyes.
That one was just selfish.
I am gonna have to keep my eyes closed the entire time we have sex now, though.
Are you nervous, number 4? You're rambling.
Am I nervous?
Yeah.
Okay.
She can smell it on him. She can smell the fucking beta on him. Like rambling and shit. Like, again, I'm pretty sure this Zach guy gets the most pussy. And look how he talks to Elise. But when he does talk, 1, everybody stops to listen, and 2, everybody falls into his frame.
Yeah, if I was nervous, would I be like, just, and you know what I'm saying.
Are you saying that?
You can see these micro body language things here with Zach. He shakes his head when this guy's trying to take the center of attention. This is how I feel too when guys are like trying to take the center of attention and they're being so cringe. I'm just like, dude, I didn't want to be here and you're so weird and desperate for spotlight. Like, fucking fuck off, mate.
I'm saying.
Are you saying that your superpower would be to have all the superpowers?
My superpower is that you would love me.
Contestant number 5.
I would say teleportation, because
Where are you going?
having sex with me normally does feel out of this world, but then with this superpower, it would literally be out of this world.
Can we both teleport? Are you teleporting by yourself, or where are you?
No, we're doing it together.
Okay, you could take me with you.
Yeah, of course.
What are you gonna do? Leave you?
I don't know if you could do both of us.
Mid-sex, just like disappears.
Just imagine we're having sex in my fucking mansion, right? And then all of a sudden, boom, we're at the moon. Boom, we're in Burbank. Boom, Disneyland.
Did you hear that though? He specifically has a mansion meant for fucking. It's his fucking mansion.
I heard.
So,
I wrote that down.
yeah, that's pretty disturbing. It's pretty gross.
Again, with the snake behavior. Who is this guy? People apparently know him. It's Hunter, works at Netflix. All these people are YouTubers? I don't know. This guy just rubs me wrong the entire time. Super creepy.
Okay, contestant number 6.
This is gonna sound like contestant number 5, but I would say fly. Take you to the highest places in the world.
Wait a minute. minute.
It also kind of sounds like contestant number 4. Who specifically said fly.
Yeah, you did.
I was about to say that's
Oh,
closer.
He said fly.
I said fly, he said teleport. Also, while we're on it, I would love super strength. I don't know if you're allowing more.
He has 3 now. I don't
None
know.
of these are like sex superpowers. They're just
Well, it's
regular.
romantic. I'm gonna fly you to the highest building with a view and fuck you.
You can just fly her in a plane to the highest building and fuck her.
Do not fly in a plane into the highest building. That's what you said, and
You
I
just
don't
said
think
that.
that's okay.
It's one of our worst attacks.
No, I think you can fly her to the highest point.
What, you just gonna jump out?
I don't know.
Dude, don't let this guy through an airport.
right, I
That's
didn't
all I
think
gotta
this
say.
That's number 2, by the way.
Contestant number 1.
Yeah, I think anytime we wanted to get intimate, I would automatically change into a white tank top because I'm trying to beat it up like an alcoholic stepdad. I put a wife beater on. Real silent room after that one. Sorry about that, guy.
I think number 1 was my favorite.
You have daddy issues, don't you?
Maybe.
I can help you out with those.
Least favorite was. Least favorite was number 4.
Super cringe. What did the previous girl also say that was her least favorite? I forget the result. I know she said number 6 was her favorite, but her least favorite for the last chick, did she also say it was number 4? I feel like it was. Oof, bro. Yeah. What's up, John? Shout out to John Fitch. My man. What up, big guy? Yeah. We've been talking about this for the last hour and 45 minutes. How the guy's just like super try hard, super. If you stick around and watch this, John, you'll see he's like a total sneaky fucker, like stab Caesar in the back, Brutus kind of guy.
Because I still don't know his answer. I feel like it's all over the place.
Don't you definitely know my answer since I had multiple?
I think you kept changing it with everyone else's answer.
Okay, that's fine.
But shouldn't it be 6? Because at least 4 can fly plus more.
Yeah, shouldn't it be 6?
If we had a fight, how would you make it up to me? Contestant number 3.
You know, probably just like give you space first and then, you know, treat you to a surprise, like dinner, like a whole day, go on like a trip, you know, apologize, you know, make it the respectful answer and just kind of make it your day.
No, that's like the worst thing you can do. If it's your fault, right? If you know it's your fault, you just got to own it, say you're sorry, and move on with it. If you reacted in like a negative or toxic way, then you got to, you know, adding a nice gesture into it would be okay. But like, it depends on, first of all, you shouldn't be fighting with women at all. That's number 1. You shouldn't be fighting with women at all. When they act the damn fool, you just go silent, send them home, and be done with it. Right? It's a waste of time, a waste of energy. And number 2, if she's at fault, she needs to be the one to make it up to you. And you need to explain to her why she's wrong, why you're not going to tolerate that. And that comes down to setting the frame in the relationship. If you do not set the frame properly, there is no relationship because you're the man, you're the leader. That's why things are in turmoil, because men are no longer the leaders anymore. Right? This is really important too. You can't just be rewarding bad behavior, makeup, sex, and all that shit, because you're just conditioning her for future bad behavior, and you don't even know it. So you got to be really, really, really careful. Leo TM says, I'd go to my backup plate. I mean, obviously, that's always, you know, that's the real G shit. When they're acting a damn fool, you're like, you know what, bitch, go home. I'm going to call another woman over because you're fucking replaceable. And, you know.
Shut up and take my money.
That's just how it is. Shout out to Curry. He $10 super chat says, paying tuition, watching with a plate, and she agrees with you. Frame so strong she hated beards until she met me. Money Muscles Game Frame. Men Slaves Live. Jeff, don't watch this kind of content with your woman because she's going to know all the secrets and she's going to start thinking for herself. Next thing you know, she's going to want to learn how to read. She's going to want to learn how to drive. She's going to start talking back. She's going to start asking questions. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Kick her out right now. I'm kind of serious though.
Just give me 1 second real quick. I said these have to be funny. I could just be the nice guy. Oh, be the nice guy. Yeah, fuck kiss her ass.
Where would you take me on a trip?
Burbank. Probably Burbank to start, and then maybe Disneyland right after. You know, and then
Disneyland.
the moon. You gotta do like a crescendo. The moon's the last stop.
David already took us to. I mean, number 5 already took us to.
Contestant number 4.
You got this, dude.
Look at her. She's so repulsed by this guy. Even by saying contestant number 4, she's like, she is preparing for the cringe that's coming her way. Watch this.
Contestant number 4.
Look at that. Look at that face. If women are making reactions like this just to not even your physical appearance, but just how you are doing it wrong. You need to stop and do like the complete opposite of what you're doing, or just shut up. He's in bad shape out here, guys.
You got this, dude.
This is my chance.
This is your number 4. Come on. I have faith in you.
Okay. I would wait for your apology.
So, you have accepted the truth.
I'm sorry. My apology?
Yeah.
What if you were in the wrong?
What if everyone really went to the fucking moon? It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, contestant number 5.
It's not gonna happen.
So cringe. So look at the big difference between this guy, I think his name is Hunter, and this guy, Zach. So when Zach makes his jokes, he just looks straight ahead, or he just owns it. But look what happens when he makes his jokes. Look where he looks.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Immediately looking to the group for validation and social acceptance. And then if you take a look at his leg as well, look down here. He's shaking like he's like shaking like Sam Bankman-Fried from FTX when he's all cracked out on whatever the fucking drugs he's taking.
Really went to the fucking moon. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, contestant number 5.
If we got into a fight, the way I would make it up to you was just probably ask you to marry me or something right away, because I feel like I probably cheated on you with Zach's mom. Or
That's what the fight would be over?
probably.
Okay, contestant number 6.
You guys are gonna have to marry her before you stick it in her.
I'll take you on a little spa date.
Oh.
He's rubbing his hands together right now as he answers this, by the way. I just think that is pertinent.
Such a little like weasel fucking scumbag. Oh, so weaselly.
Information.
He looks like a
Okay,
fly
good to
when it
know.
kind of lands next to you.
Ooh, I like that. Straight to the point, number 6. That was nice. Contestant number 1.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, number 1.
It's really good to talk to you right now.
I missed you.
So I would gaslight you into you thinking you're the problem, and then
This is the clip that went viral, by the way. So take a look here. So she says, "How would you make it up to me after we had a fight?" And this is what he says. And this is one went viral.
How are you?
Hi, number 1.
It's really good to talk to you right now.
I missed you.
So I would gaslight you into you thinking you're the problem, and then I would abuse you emotionally till you get to a point where you only get satisfaction from me, and if I tell you you look good or anything like that, and then I would start slightly treating you better, so you'd think I'm changing. And then it would be this off and on until you're almost hooked for life, and I'm like almost like a drug to you, where even when you're not around me and we break up, like you're yearning for me like nicotine. Oh, and if that doesn't work, I'd go to a movie.
If all else fails.
So he's done that before. He's totally done that before. That is a kind of toxic manipulation strategy, but it's usually done by guys that are just confident enough to get pussy, but still have deep underlying insecurity issues with themselves. And then they kind of create this like toxic feedback loop. And it is very emotionally addictive. It's toxic and it's draining, but it also pulls the guy in too. That's another thing. So it does work, but that's not necessarily a sign of game. Yeah, I see somebody in the chat saying like, "Oh, based, he has game, brilliant, dark game." That's not game. That is a symptom of a guy who has some game, but his inner self-esteem is still in shambles, and that relationship is not going to be happy and healthy long term. And eventually, the woman will get tired of that and break out of that thing and leave. It's not a long-term viable strategy, and both parties will be upset, unhappy, and damaged in the process. So definitely not game. Luke Darren spot on. Says this type of game creates broken families. So yeah, without a doubt, he is a guy that is he has game. He's getting pussy for sure, and he probably has done that before. I've done that before. I've gotten to those things, and it was at a point in my life where I was way more insecure than I am now, right? And so that kind of thing also, typically healthy women don't stick around and tolerate that. Unhealthy women will women with low self-esteem, they'll really tolerate that. But the comedy, she's young, he's young too. But the funniness of it is because she may have fallen into that trap as well, because it's how can I say this? It's an unflattering, seductive fruit you can eat.
A movie, okay. Contestant number 2.
If we got in a fight.
Sorry, fist or?
Well, so first I'm gonna get you a bag of ice, because I'm telling you, I've been training, so.
Okay.
Oh, not funny at all. And he fell in. Another thing is, so he made the joke saying, if you guys got in a fight, and he says, oh, like verbal or fist fight, and then he went along with the joke saying, well, if we got in a fist fight, verbal, you would need some ice because I whoop your ass. But he's falling into his frame, so he set the tone. The question was from her to him. If he was really the alpha, he would just kind of ignored this little statement and moved on. But because he's not as socially dominant as Zach made the joke. He fell into Zach's frame, and now she's under Zach's frame, and she doesn't even realize it, and neither does this guy.
You're trying to set yourself up for a YouTube fight right now?
Honestly, I would just tell you you're right. I don't have time for this kind of bullshit. So I just tell you you're right, keep it moving. That's it.
Nah, that's some pussy shit. Like, be like, oh yeah, you're right. Nope. No self-dignity, no self-respect, none of that. Sad shape we're in now here, boys. Hey, but it's okay. More for me, more for you if you do what I say. Guys, by the way, smash the like button. We're almost at 200 likes. Do it.
That's it?
That's it.
All right. Okay.
She's not interested. Boring. Not fun.
Then probably take you to the moon and Burbank and all that shit.
And Burbank, my 2 favorite places. My favorite was number 6.
Interesting.
Because he was straight to the point, and I like a spa day and dinner. That's fun.
Just pick someone new.
That's number 4, by the way.
Least favorite was number 1, I'm sorry.
You don't want to get emotionally abused? Okay.
I don't want to be gaslit.
I said or a movie. It's a two-pronged answer.
Okay.
Okay, you can come out. Hey!
Hello.
All right, who are you most attracted to?
The first one, the black jacket.
You said the first one in the black jacket, or did you say the guy behind him?
All right, now who was she most compatible with? These guys ready? Boom.
Okay.
It's us.
Who was she least compatible with?
Take a wild guess. We don't need a computer to figure that one out.
Number 4.
4.
No, it's okay.
Are you okay, number 4?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. So as you can see, this uniform pattern here. Interesting how the girls dealt with number 6. Funnily, how he was just very direct and honest with the chicks and confident in his replies. But I think more importantly, uniformly, they they could sense the snaky. Honestly, number 4 is acting like a catty woman. That's why a lot of people in the audience are saying like he's like a catty gay guy. That's a big problem right there. And that is not attractive. When you're constantly acting in your feminine, women are not going to be attracted to you because they're feminine. Big difference there. And number 4, I mean, like he's like, dude, the dude's mannerisms are like he's doing like when he talks, he's like like I can't even like muster up that kind of gayness in me, like, but he's just like like very feminine shit.
So
in
you
his
have accepted the truth.
In his just overall demeanor, body language, you name it, right? So I hope you guys can see this. Like, notice how the girls both picked number 6, and he was pretty straight to the point, confident in his replies, didn't self-deprecate. I think like a lot of these guys, they mimic what the reality of the dating world situation is. A lot of you guys talk women out of sleeping with you. It's in your best interest just to keep it quiet. Don't really fucking say that much. Don't self-deprecate. And then from there, the girl they're pretty easygoing. They'll deal with you. But when you start talking and running your mouth and blah, 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 like look at the guy who probably
Shut up and take my money.
Look at the guy who talked the most. Who was the guy that talked the most out of all those people? It's number 4. Why? Because the person that needs to talk the most and blah, 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 all the fucking time, that's typically like the weakest person. You know what I mean? Like if like in like a regular social context, like, if you're like a guest on a show and you need to talk, that's a different conversation, right? Being interviewed or whatnot. But just in a regular situation when you constantly need to talk, like people who constantly need to do something, men or women, like, I need to go here, I need to do this, I need to say this, I need to check this Instagram, I need to check this dating app, I need to go on this date, I need to drink this drug, I need to fucking eat this food. Like, they constantly need this stimulation externally. This is a person who's very broken and empty inside. This is a deeply broken and empty person. Think about that. And it's repulsive to these women. They don't like it. You're seeing it clear as day. Oh, yeah, donate. Drew Dorian, $5 super chat. The next time anyone has approach anxiety, just refer to this video. Cringe watching the average man. Yeah, I know, right? And what's sad is like the guy, the number 4 guy is actually a good looking guy, but he's so slimy and he's so gross that when you hear him talk and behave the way he does, then like he just becomes unattractive. Morgan Jones is in the chat. She says, let her talk more. Great points. Yeah, when you're on a date with a girl, okay, I typically, when I'm on a date with a girl, I like to talk 30-70. I talk 30% of the time. They talk 70% of the time. And the way, because I went on a date with a girl, right? She's fucking gorgeous. She's an underwear model. And, let me go main screen for this. So I went on a date with this girl. It's a fucking smoke show, man. And every little, like, red pill manosphere moniker thing. Okay, she showed up there wearing heels. She's tall. She's like 5'8", 5'9". Okay, she showed up with heels. She's taller than me. She is fucking gorgeous, dude. Great tits, 34C, big round firm ass, very nice, very slim thick. And I'm not talking like America slim thick. I'm talking like regular world slim thick. Very flat stomach. Very feminine legs, just fucking gorgeous, right? And typical female, chatting up. I cold DM'd her off of Instagram because I'm the fucking man. And we're chatting and we're on this date. And she's, of course, what's she telling about? Oh, her toxic and abusive ex. I'm like, oh, baby, let's hear about it. Tell me all about it, honey. And we're just sitting there and talking. And all I did, she's young. She's like 24, 25. And she was just emoting like he's an asshole and he's doing all this and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like non-judgmentally listening. Like, oh, yeah, I understand. Yeah. Oh, well, that. And like ever so slightly siding with her. Just a little bit, right? because I'm evil. And I just know what I'm doing. And so, but you know, she's there. She's obviously on the date for a reason. She's obviously found me attractive. That's why she wouldn't get fucking super ready and put on all this makeup and high heels and skin type fucking dress that she was wearing. Whew, she's so hot. Anyways, so she's bashing the ex, and I'm just non-judgmentally listening there. And then the thing is, when you let these girls talk, it's funny. They just keep, and you don't show any judgment. They keep opening and they keep opening. They keep telling you more and more and more and more. And then the thing is, when a woman is opening up and telling you exactly who she is, right? Let her keep going, because then you're going to find out exactly who she is. And then that can help you make a decision as to whether you want to keep her around as just pump and dump material, or if you want to put her in your harem and you want to give her a role, you know, assign her a role. And typically the girls that have on rotation, they typically work their way up to the top to get that girlfriend position, right? And it's funny, I'm watching like the viewership drop down right now when this is like seriously the most important thing when it comes to dating and managing a harem of women. But it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. That's why my life is fantastic. But you never want to be overly judgmental, and you want to, I'm going to give you a very evil analogy here, but who gives a shit? For me, when a woman is talking and talking and talking, I view like a little fly like caught in a spider's web. And the more you struggle, like the more she talks, she's just like further ensnaring herself in my web. And I'm like, go ahead, keep talking, little injured little little butterfly. Keep tell me all the problems. Keep bashing your ex. Let's you know, that's in the art of seduction as well. Help her throw rocks at her enemies, right? And so I let her just bash. And she, from what she, it obviously was a one-sided story, but she did say like the guy was extremely abusive emotionally and all these things. And she even opened up to me. She was like, you know, honestly, and she, this girl opened up big time to me. She was like, honestly, she's like, when I was younger, in my 20s, she's like, I was just crazy and wild. She's like, so my body count's a little high, and he would always shame me for my body count. And I was just like, well, you know, you're up front with it. It's all good. It's not a big deal. And she just let it all out. And then later that night, you know, it's a good time. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's good being me. It's good to have game. So, letting the girl talk, man. Stop running your fucking mouth. Just shut up and learn to be an active listener. I talk about all this in all my courses, you know, but it's, a lot of you guys talk the girls out of, being with you. You talk them right out of being with you. So let's go back to the final date. Let's see what we got here. Betty says, what is too high of a body count? If you're asking that, Betty, you probably have too high of a body count. No offense, sweetie. For me, anything above 10 and just like, yeesh, what have you been doing? You know, what have you been doing? And also, it kind of depends on the context of the one, but really doesn't. And we're actually going to be doing a study here on the show. I found a study that talks about body count, premarital sex, divorce, and cheating. So we're going to be talking about that and how to cheat-proof your relationship, because there's a lot of data that is not really, not really looking good for the modern woman. The modern woman is in bad shape. I mean, you know, there you go. Official John Fitch, the former welterweight contender for the UFC title. And John, were you a Bellator welterweight champion at one point? Or was it was it World? I think it was World Series of Fighting, I believe, right? Not Bellator, sorry, World Series of Fighting. He says, I have never had a serious girlfriend with more than 5. When we had those in-person meetups, John Fitch came out to San Diego Hot Dude Con end of 2021 last year. John, that was a great time. And I am looking forward to having some margaritas with you, pal. John Fitch is a salt of the earth, a great kind of guy, man. I am honored to have hung out with that guy. John, next time we're going to get drunk and we're going to talk about robot dogs all night. Robot dogs with machine guns, robot dogs with fucking chainsaws, robot dogs with a chainsaw tail and fucking machine gun. You needed like a strobe light to catch them at night before they kill us all. I'm looking for it. Congratulations, Matt W. saying my main girl has 5, including me. That's a W, man. That's Matt W. You're living up to the name. All right, let's check it out.
Hi, my name's Lauren. I'm 25. What I look for in a man
Oof, she has a fat girl waiting to happen. She's got to get on that now.
is someone with a good sense of humor, always down for anything, and most importantly, strong enough to carry me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are they really doing this to fuck? Oh, man. I didn't even know she was in a wheelchair. Now I feel bad. What is this? Is this like a California play? Like we got to feel sorry for disabled people, so we got to put them on the show? Yikes. They did that on purpose. For sure they did. She's got no legs, Captain. Shout out to Sebastian Carlos. Oh, hey, shout out to Lua, the Feminine Truth. Hope you're doing well, Tulua. Let's go on here and check it out. She is now because of the wheelchair, she's actually super hot, as ironic as that is. If she was like fully able to be like, listen to you, her bitch. Getting a little too fat on us. Now, I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what happens. The pandering is just, ugh. I just can't wait to see the guys' reaction.
Oh, well, that leaves me out.
Contestant number 1. If you were to create a sex position, what would it be called?
Oh man, I'd probably take it back to the farm, you know? Just where I grew up. Because reverse cowgirl's already taken, or else that'd be number 1. I'd probably call it the pig's tail, because I want you spinning on that thing like a helicopter. So, and they tend to have curlier tails. Sorry, I'm from the South if you can't tell.
Contestant number 2.
Probably mission control.
Why would you call it that?
What does it entail?
Because I'm going to control the mission.
All right, he's trying to say, are you Mormon, ma'am? Because here's your letter for missionary work.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you.
Contestant number 3.
I think I would create a position called the dragon. The dragon, because it's like, you'll feel like you're flying, and it'll be the stuff of legend.
Honestly, I give this guy points for actually not shitting on himself and actually taking like a more of an arrogant stance, this is a W for him.
Contestant number 4 here. Don't worry about asking the question again. You don't have to do stuff like that with me. I listen, I retain, and I'm a gentleman.
Noted.
Kitty style.
What?
That's what I would do.
You sound like my uncle.
Can you describe that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what would you do?
Paint a picture.
I don't want to go into too many details, but I'll tell you right now, you will be coughing up a hairball when we're done.
I'm sorry, I heard kitty style. Now it's kitty. Now I feel bad because I thought it was
Kitty style.
I thought this was pedophilia.
No. And I would like there to be subtitles when I say it.
I was wondering why everyone was so on board.
No.
I was like, all right.
Kitty style.
I think that's worse.
Kitty style is worse? I don't know what you're into.
I don't want hairballs. Okay, next. Contestant number 5.
You know, I've actually done this position a bunch of times, over and over, and I would call it, if I had to give it one name, and to answer your question.
I just want to say right before this, we had a conversation about not having too long of answers.
That's true. No, I'd call it the oopsie.
Oh, Jesus.
That doesn't sound good.
Because afterwards, I'd be like, oopsie.
Oh, you're coming inside of her. Oh,
Yes,
I just got it.
exactly.
Yeah, I got it. It took me a minute.
I want to change mine kind of based on his. Is that okay? I'm contestant number 4.
Sure, let's hear it.
The oopsie poopsie.
What's your explanation?
You know what my fucking explanation is.
Contestant number 6.
The savage. It's a savage.
I'm gonna say the jackhammer.
Would you like to explain?
His name is Jack, and he'll have a hammer.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hammer.
You ever seen Thor, ma'am?
Ma'am?
Very similar to the head that's on that one.
Okay, my favorite was contestant number 1.
Hell yeah.
My least favorite was contestant number 4.
Dude, this guy is active pussy repellent. It's like so justifying to see the girls just being so grossed out by him. For the ladies watching, what about number 4 do you not like? Just put like, I don't like blah, blah, blah about number 4, so I know you're a lady in the chat. But I'm really wanting to understand from the women here. I just don't like his overall snaky kind of, he's just like the Japanese say, kimochiwaru. Like he's so like, just makes me feel bad. Danielle says he is gross. Morgan Jones says everything. Morgan also said he is a complete clown. So Betty also says 4 is too silly. You know, I don't like that he thinks everything is a joke. Yeah, it's pretty unrestrained. It's pretty weird. Yeah, exactly, Thomas. Good work. Kimochi warui. Yeah, gross. Feel bad. Don't like it. He's so kimochi warui. He just makes the social atmosphere uncomfortable and weird. Gross. I don't like him at all. Bad vibes.
Oh, you must have misheard. Because I definitely said kitty style, then I said oopsie poopsie. Both pretty high in the Kama Sutra.
Hell, I don't know what that word means, but it's hot.
You're gonna stick with your answer?
Yes.
Well.
I'm sorry. I love seeing arrogant guys fail. I love it. Just know, says Feminine Truth. You got to tell me what it is. What do you not like about him? Mark Cullen says number 4 definitely has pronouns in his emails. Well, he does work at Netflix.
Oh, okay. Outrageous.
Contestant number 2, give me your corniest one-liner that you would send on a dating app.
Horniest?
Corniest.
Horniest.
Not horniest.
Okay, I was confused.
Just for fun, give us the
What would be your
horniest.
horniest?
Yeah, like my corn stock so up and high or something like that. Like I'm on a corn hub.
Cornhub. You ever been on Cornhub? My corniest one-liner. Can we come back to me?
That's not how it works.
Can we come back to me? I don't have anything.
Let's come back to him. Yeah, we'll go
Yeah,
back
we'll
to
come
him.
back to him.
Speaking of coming on backs, wait till you get to mine.
Oh, man.
Contestant number 3.
So man, a few words. So I would use emojis.
Nice.
And I would do a hammer emoji. And then, well, it's not the jackhammer thing, relax. A hammer emoji, and then an ice cube emoji. And then it'll be an icebreaker.
Oh.
That's pretty good. That's pretty corny.
That's pretty good. That's
Even the chick is just like, no.
corny as shit. But also kind of horny as shit.
It's a little horny. If you take into account the jackhammer, it's hitting on all levels.
Yeah.
Contestant number 4.
I like this emoji route. My favorite emoji to send, I'll send 2, but the first one is the one with like the teeth, or it's like cringe, like
the grimace.
Yeah, the grimace. And then I would send the brown swirl. That's right, baby. We're right back to the oopsie fucking poopsie.
He's so uncomfortable with himself. Let me just show you this, okay? So he's making these cringeworthy jokes, but look at his hands. He's snapping his knuckles. He's twisting his hands. And after every joke he makes, he looks at the group for approval. Are you guys picking up on that? Look how cringe this dude is.
Favorite emoji to send, I'll send 2, but the first one is the one with like the teeth, or it's like cringe, like
the grimace.
Yeah, the grimace. And then I would send the brown swirl. That's right, baby. We're right back to the oopsie fucking poopsie. I'm not dropping it. I feel like it was the winner for the first one, and you didn't pick up on it, and so now you get a second opportunity. Not a lot of people get a second chance.
And he's like over explaining himself. It is just like, it's fucking giga cringe. It's giga cringe.
It's a beautiful callback. I loved it.
If they don't answer, do you then say second option is just a picture of a cat?
Second option is just, hey, here's a kernel of truth. I like them husky. Corn lovers are gonna get that one later.
That's me right here, demographic. Yeah.
And the poopsie is gonna be corn.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you still see it in the poopsie.
Oh my God, I'm not going there, by the way.
Contestant number 5.
Just off the top of my head, I'd say something like, I hope you like Taylor Swift because you're about to feel 22 ... inches.
Jesus.
Whoa.
What do you mean by that?
He's got a big cock, ma'am.
Fuck, actually, I thought we were doing the horniest one. My bad, my bad. My bad. Corniest would be, I hope you like Taylor Swift, because you're about to feel 22 ... inches around.
Oh, that's diameter.
That's
diameter.
big.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, fuck.
That's girthy.
Yeah.
22-inch diameter?
What's length?
That's like one of those pizzas that David Dobrik pretended was just a part of his videos, but were really big brand deals.
Yeah.
Golly.
Weird call out, man. That seemed targeted like a missile.
Contestant number 6.
Corniest. Can I have your jersey?
Jersey number. Ooh.
Yeah.
Number 6 is a basketball player.
Oh, can I have your
jersey,
number?
yeah, right.
Whoa, that's a thinker, not a stinker like yours.
Oopsie fucking poopsie is what everyone's thinking about. Just so you know, it's on everyone's mind.
I can't.
There goes the gay intonation of his voice. Oof. Creepy, man. This guy's so fucking creepy. Shout out to Nissa Kiss who just subscribed. Big shout out to you, man. Thanks so much. Hey, by the way, oh, did you donate something? Do you not say thank you when people send you money? I'm sorry, did I miss your super chat, Nissa? I've been getting no super chats, basically. No, Drew Dorian was the last person. Next time anyone approached anxiety, did you send me a super chat? I don't think I have a super chat history for you. Nissa Kissa, if you did send a super chat. So, anyways. This guy's so cringe. Yeah, but the gay intonation and stuff is really weird.
Stop thinking about it.
Contestant number 1.
Hi, sweetheart. This is probably what I would go with. I do the text and stuff. I text you this. I'm thinking of doing a reservation tonight. I want to eat you out, man.
Contestant number 2.
Well, I want to.
Can we go around one more time?
I want to thank you. I can't think of shit. I'd probably send you an emoji of a corn.
That's the answer you
If
came up
that
with?
wins.
Get a little slob on his cob.
So my favorite is number 5. Only the first answer, not the second
Does
one.
not like girth.
Because I love Taylor Swift. My least favorite is 4.
You've got to be fucking kidding. Like, I don't mean to like be weird about this or anything, but is this like fucking scripted? Because why am I getting all these no's when I'm clearly the fucking best option here?
Yeah, maybe physical.
That's like internalized beta rage. Like, I've done it all. I have the money. I have this. You know, that's like with guys who like think money gets women. Like guys like, oh, well, I'm rich. We're all the women, right? Or like the gym sells to think, oh, I was told I get jacked, so we're all the women. No, it doesn't work like that. You get women by practicing to get women. It's like pretty fucking common sense, but I guess it's not that common. Like, you know, you're not going to get, like, that's like you wanting to get big legs, but you go to the gym and all you do is train arms. Like, you want big legs, you got to train legs. And you want to get girls, you got to get girls by practicing talking to girls and going out and get girls. Sex is really not that hard. It's just hard in your mind because you pedestalize it and you're not really actually doing much to go and get it. You're sitting around theorizing all the time, and hey, that's why you're sitting around and you're a fucking armchair alpha.
Physically.
Okay, well, one more time.
Danielle says that guy will beat women. Oh, man, that is funny because it's kind of weird and true.
Who is your least favorite?
4.
Sorry, he's had a rough day.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. And I'm sorry I got a little angry right there. That's not on you. You're allowed to make whatever stupid fucking decision you want to make.
Question number 3. What celebrity relationship best describes how we would be? Contestant
Leonardo DiCaprio and whatever 24-year-old there is out there.
number 4.
Contestant number 4. Kind of a big joke to you now, aren't I? I would say Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. That's right. Oopsie fucking poopsie.
Shut up and take my money.
You gotta appreciate the journey you're taking us on here.
Yeah.
Contestant number 5.
He's just burning the ship because he knows he has no fucking game. He sucks. Send Tacos $2 super chat. Number 4 clearly dances the pride song. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Thank you so much for the $2 donation.
JC, Kaylin, and Chelsea and Mara.
For some reason, my water tastes just like wiener.
Oops.
That was me.
Oh, why am I touching that?
Contestant number 6.
I'm gonna go with Beyonce and Jay-Z, power couple, baby.
What about Becky with the good hair?
You know, it happens.
That was your oopsie boosie.
Contestant number 1.
Yeah, I would probably go with, I'd go the Toy Story angle, just because I'm sure you like toys in the bedroom. But I'd probably go with Cowboy Woody and Bo Peep, because you're probably trying to peep this Woody that I have for you right now. It was a joke on a penis. So right now, I currently have a hard-on with 5 other guys around me, and that's because of you. I haven't even seen you yet, and that's how invested I am in our relationship, is that all the blood from my body is currently going to my loins. You can cut me off any point. I just kind of wanted to say, come on, can someone else answer? I'm dying over here.
Do they count as celebrities?
Yeah.
That's what you got from that? We'll go no. I'll go Kim and Pete, because I want to break up.
Contestant
That's good right there. That's good. The little sneak diss.
number 2.
Mine would probably be a tie between Will and Jada.
Oh shit.
Or OJ and his ex-wife.
Do you care for elaboration or no?
Yeah, please elaborate.
Please don't.
I mean, she was murdered.
Okay, next.
But we don't know by who, because the glove didn't fit, so.
You can't quit.
Wait a minute.
I do want to say, while talking about OJ, contestant number 5 said, yeah, that's right. If the glove doesn't fit, you can't quit, which is not what it is. So that means he has no idea about pop culture earlier than like 2 days. It's not even you can't to quit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut this out.
The glove doesn't fit, you must quit.
Oh.
He's like, OJ couldn't quit though. He just had to keep on stabbing.
And then whose side? Are you on OJ's side or no? We just want to get it for the video.
No.
No.
No, you're with OJ?
I'll ask the questions around here.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
So the one that was barking was Oopsie Poopsie, and
I'm versatile, baby.
He does like a doggy style. He whispered in my ear.
Kitty style.
My least favorite.
Before you say anything, think about it. Like, was it funny? Go ahead, whenever you're ready.
4.
The math is there.
I'm scared to see number 4.
All right, who are you most attracted to?
Zach. Oh, oops.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's hold on. How the fuck did you know his name? That's bullshit. This is a rigged competition. It makes me think that
No,
you
I recognized him.
From what? His shitty podcast?
That is sad if you do watch that. It is pretty bad podcast.
No, I don't watch.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, Lauren, want to know who you're most compatible with? Sure.
Whoa.
Wait,
It
is that
is
real?
rigged.
Thank you.
Is that accurate?
I love you. I don't know if I should say it now or not. So.
Yes. Okay. I want to hear it.
And you might be surprised with this one, but the person that you're least compatible with.
Who do you think before? Okay.
Wrong.
Well, do we have a surprise for you?
Yeah, wrong. Go ahead. Who is it?
Contestant number 4. Stand up, please.
Does it even look like I stood up?
You got shorter.
That's crazy. No 4.
Wow. All right, this is Hunter. You hated him.
He's like, yeah, I know.
I think we could give it a chance.
Oh, thank you, Lauren.
Right.
Thank you.
I don't want to do this video ever again if Zach's here, because that's bullshit.
Facts.
What? He got #1 physically every time.
Yeah. No, I didn't. I got #2 the second time.
Yeah, he got one once.
I got one of them ones.
Well, obviously that's a fluke.
You should do Hunter as the guy and then 6 girls up here.
Ooh, should we do
Yeah,
six
let's
girls
pick
next?
the guy that nobody fucking wanted to be the bachelor.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, yeah, I think that I think that there is a little bit of an element of these guys not taking it seriously, but still, really just not. Just very cringe, and it's a testament to all the guys out there who are suffering and doing terrible in relationships, man. Don't let this be you. Don't let this be you. Until then, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Money Muscles Game Frame. Peace out.